Santa Claus.
There'll be like a red light in the room. But it's been good. It's been sort of like, I'd say I'm kind of looking forward to the break.
Sure.
It's like this, it's been good, but it's getting a little hard to keep the energy going for this kind of show.
How often
we do it every week.
Yeah, yeah.
So it's like, there's a lot of, are we live?
Yeah, we are live.
Yeah. Oh, hey everybody. I didn't realize we're live. We gotta get a tally light or something.
I thought you knew.
What's that?
I said I thought you knew, but
I got distracted because I'm talking to my guest here. Why don't we reset?
oh my god.
Want to relaunch?
Like, start
Because we could trim this later. It's just
the show over?
Just go from the beginning.
I don't know. Whatever you want to do, tell me what you want to do. I just kind of want to get through this.
Do you want the holiday music again, or do you
Yeah,
want...
let's do that.
Here, we could roll it.
Like,
You okay?
yeah, it's just these guys feel like they're always sandbagging me. Like no one's communicating, and you know how fucking hard that can be. Because you used to do live TV.
Yeah.
Hey everybody, welcome to Office. Are we live? I don't know if we're live.
Yeah, yes, we're live. I'm gonna take it again.
Where's the theme song?
Well, it's like
This is the holiday special theme song. Okay. Hi everybody, welcome to Office Hours Christmas edition, Holiday Spectacular. I'm your host Tim Heidecker. Welcome to the show. Pull up a chair and sit by the fire because this morning we're going to have 3 hours of nothing but joy. All right. We got Dog Pound the Puppet in the house. Hey, Tim, good horning.
Where's his dog barking?
Good horning, everybody. Woof, roof, roof. Right? Remember we worked?
Yeah, it's a hound dog.
This is why we get here at 6 in the morning and run cues like till we're blue in the face. I got roof, roof, roof. Yeah. And Captain Carlin asleep at the aft. What's the front of the boat called?
At your surface. Sleep at the wheel.
Our guests are going to be aplenty today, but let me start by our in-house guest in his pajamas, Mr. Kyle Mooney.
What do you mean pajamas?
Pajamas, not pajamas.
Okay, but what do you mean by that?
It's a pajama pattern
It's a flannel shirt.
Flannel pajamas.
Okay.
I mean, you're not wearing the pajama pants, which I appreciate, but guy fucking gets out of bed, takes his pajama shorts, pajama bottoms off, and slides on a pair of jeans, and just slobs his way over here. But that's okay.
I don't appreciate that.
Yeah, you're part of that generation.
What is that generation? I don't know what you're talking
Well,
about.
when I invite you to come in my big holiday special, we ask that you maybe wear something fun.
I actually asked Matt what I should wear. He said normal clothes. To me, this is normal.
All right.
All right.
All right. All right. All right. All right. All right. All right. All right. All right. All right. All right. All right. All right. All right. All right. All right. All right. All right. All right. All right. All right. All right. All right. All right. All right. All right. All right. Thank you for leaving home your sleeping cap.
Okay.
Your nightcap. Your nightcap. That we
I
appreciate.
don't have a nightcap.
You don't not at night after a hard day's work? You don't have a little hot toddy, a little scotch, a little something?
Oh, I thought you meant like a.
I did,
hat.
but I'm switching.
Okay. Yeah, no. Sometimes I'll have a little drink.
Really? Look at you. Wine o'clock for this guy. 7 o'clock. He's like, throws on Jeopardy and says, I'm done for the day, right? Just starts drinking.
I don't know if you're making fun of me or not.
No. No, we're happy to have Kyle here. In fact, Kyle has been on the show before, but it was a unremarkable appearance because it felt like you got lost in the shuffle because it was our damn 9 to 5 show, and you came in and you're surrounded by luminaries like John C. Reilly and Fred Armisen and other people of great stature, and you got I felt like we didn't give you the respect you deserve.
No, it's all. I had a wonderful time. That was also right before sort of COVID.
It was the day COVID hit hard. And you were concerned, you said that you... first of all, let me welcome Vic Berger.
I was going to say, I'm here
show.
too, everybody.
Yeah.
Hi. What's sip, everybody? And I had, Tim, I just wanted to tell you, it's great to be here because we have great chemistry. Get it? Get it?
Christmas tree?
Yeah, like Christmas tree.
Got it.
I like it.
Thanks.
A chemist tree.
Chemistry, yeah.
You ever think about doing an act called Kyle Mooney? And it would be that people would come by... Stop playing that. People would come by and moon you. And then
Have I ever thought of that? No.
Kyle Mooney presents his new show, Kyle Moon Me. And then...
I feel like in grade school people maybe said stuff like that.
If that could be something Fox would be interested in, maybe with the Masked Singer or something like that. And you'd
No,
have,
I feel like you don't have a grasp on what's selling these days.
no, it would be a judges panel. You would be one of the judges, but you could have other luminaries come out, and people from all across America would moon you, and then you judge who did the best mooning.
Oh, I thought it was Kyle mooning people.
No,
Like,
it's-
Kyle moon me.
Oh,
Right? He is.
Would you prefer that?
Or there's like,
Can I think about it?
Yeah. That could be a cool show too, where you travel around the world mooning people per their request.
That I do like.
And then it turns
'Cause
into
it's
like
like
a
a-
conversation.
Right.
Turns into like you learning more about those people.
And cultures. Yeah.
Yeah. Kyle, it's like, my name is Anna, and I live in Slovakia, and I've been a fan of yours since, what would they have been a fan of?
You want me to name things I've done?
Yeah, like I'm trying to think what could be. SNL?
Sure.
I would love for you to moon me. And then you go, you're like, hey guys, we just got one in from Slovakia.
Right. Yeah.
Like fast cuts of you getting on the plane,
Right.
landing.
About to go meet Anna and show her what I'm all about.
Yeah.
And maybe learn. Yeah.
Yeah, maybe learn about their local customs.
Yeah.
And then do we do the mooning right away, or
Do
is that,
we?
Well, I would be producing. My idea, show running.
Okay, I like it.
Yeah, bro. Time to make it the money.
Sorry, what was the? Would we
moon at the top, or that sort of?
I think it's nice to sort of have a
tease it?
conversation, learn about her, and then like
tomorrow morning.
Yeah.
Yeah, tomorrow morning we drop trowel and get into the moon.
So Anna, you ready?
Yeah, and you do like a time lapse thing of the moon coming out, going down, and then it's like morning comes. Are you ready? And you wake Anna up. Let's go. It's time. It's time for your mooning.
I wake her. She's asleep. Yeah, I mean,
You think it's an hour or a half hour?
with Anna,
Yeah.
I
Like
think
the
that
whole
could be.
show.
I think that could be a half hour.
Okay. Or
I feel
you
like
do
if you're doing multiple people.
if you do multiple people, you
Yeah.
make an hour out of it. Maybe it's the Travel Channel we go to first.
Yeah, I was thinking TLC or something like that.
Yeah. Max, look what I spilled in my coffee. Went Look at this. My coffee went everywhere because I was laughing so hard. All right, we're off to a roaring start. It's great to have you here.
Do you need
Yeah,
some paper
psyched to be
towels
here.
there? Should we have some?
Yeah, let's welcome our new. This is the last show of the year.
Enjoy
Let me just
yourself
get
a
into
cup
it.
of Three Stooges coffee and enjoy the show.
God damn it.
Alicia. Is that what
Alicia.
we're getting to?
I want to welcome our new intern here for the last day of the show. Alicia, are you there? Can
Do you have paper towels?
First of all, hold the paper towels. We get the control room up. Toilet paper?
Oh no.
Oh, man.
Oh, I think Alicia doesn't want to be. You don't want to be on camera.
I don't care.
You want to? Okay.
You don't care. Well, I don't know. You don't mind, but you're not craving it. Okay. Well, so toilet paper is going to be weird. Look at this. I understand. Go back into the control room if you wouldn't mind. So we can hear you and see you. First of all, not only is it toilet paper, it's the world's worst toilet paper.
I've got one napkin here.
Great.
Wow.
I'm going to TP
People
your
are
house
loving
later,
this.
Kyle. Thank you, Matt. Alicia, you're a California girl?
It's Alicia.
Alicia. What did I say?
Alicia.
Alicia.
Yeah,
Pardon me.
it's okay.
Welcome aboard, and we appreciate all the hard work you're going to be doing into the future on this show.
Thank you.
Where are you from, Alicia?
I'm from Tarzana, California.
Oh,
Nice.
so well, I said she was a California girl, but you wanted to get more specific. Do you want her address?
No, I'm from California. I was just curious.
That's okay.
It's okay.
Yeah.
It's okay.
Thanks.
You know what? You live and learn, right?
I don't think I did anything wrong.
Tarzana. See how smart he is?
That's cool.
Why don't you get Tarzana? Tarzana.
Oh,
That's
how do I do
Rosanna.
that?
There's a-
Rosanna. Yeah.
Baltimora has a song called "Oh, oh, 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 oh,
Oh, Tarzan boy.
Yeah.
I didn't know you liked music.
Yeah,
Dick, are
I
you
feel like
still playing Father Christmas?
Since when? You've always been a music guy,
Yeah, I've always liked music. Why would I not like music?
but you don't play.
No, I play.
All right, if you have like you say you like music,
Sure.
like name a few bands.
You just named Baltimore.
Yeah. The Beatles, the Beach Boys.
Right. Okay.
The Bangles, the Beastie Boys,
Sure. Oh, you're just going in alphabetical
Bad
order.
Company.
You like Bananarama?
I love Banana.
I like Kyle's at home going like, ooh, shit. What if he asked me to name some bands? He's looking up he's looking it up in his alphabetical list of bands, like
Think that's
whatever I can remember. And then it's like, but you don't know any bands that start with R or V.
Buggles.
Huh?
The Buggles. They do a video called The Radio Star.
Oh wow, somebody did his homework.
I love them.
All right, geez, chill.
One of the guys from the Buggles went on to front Rush for a little bit.
Oh, wow.
Really?
Yeah. Uh-huh. Oh no, I'm sorry. Yes, the band. Yes.
Okay.
In the early '80s. Isn't that cool? That's good.
First music video on MTV, right?
Was
Yeah.
the Buggles? Yeah.
All right.
You don't like it when we talk about that.
I know. He rolls his eyes when that.
Like that was bad.
just not really that interesting. To me.
Okay.
Let's get back to the mooning.
I like these guys at TLC and the Travel Channel are watching, writing this shit down. I think we got to go in and pitch it in the new year.
I'm down. I would love to work with you, man. I think the shit you do is incredible. It's
Really?
like subversive. It's awesome.
Well, I did
Eric do their thing.
I've known you a long time, but I was in your last movie.
The previous to one.
Sorry,
Yeah.
this past year, I was asked to do a movie that you directed, but did not appear in.
Yeah, I worked on it with my friend Evan. Yeah.
Yeah, and then, so I've known you for a long time, and it's been good. It's been off and on, knowing.
In terms of our relationship.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think that's true. I mean, like,
No, I'm just kidding.
But
of
I
course
do.
I'm
It's not like we see each other all the time.
No,
I think
no,
that's
no.
accurate.
I'm just teasing. I feel like I've developed though, and especially on this last film, which I came out and did a couple of days on.
Yeah. And thank you again so much, man. You were just like funny shit.
Well, I wanted to ask you about that because it was, for me, it was like I was happy to do it. I was happy to be asked, and I was love traveling and getting to do what I love, which is
you were truly
acting.
our first choice.
But it was like, I mean, I didn't talk. I've never really told you this, but it was hard. That experience was hard. Because I know this was your first. Was it your second film?
Well, the
Directing?
Brigsby Bear,
Yeah.
I co-wrote, and my friend Dave directed.
So this was your first time actually directing like a film.
Yeah.
Because that, I don't mean, for me it was sort of like when I got to set, it had this feeling of chaos and feeling of like, where am I supposed to be? Like, where am I supposed to stand? Like, who's in charge? Like, no sort of leadership. And
I wish you had said. I feel.
I know,
bad.
and I regretted it because I was there for like 3 weeks, and like, it got really dark, for like not just me, but like the cast.
I haven't heard from other folks that there were issues. I feel like it was running pretty well by the time you got there.
Because like my experience, like on set, like waiting, like, are you ready? Are you ready? Yeah, I'm ready. I've been ready. I'm standing there. I'm like, and this feeling of full on. First of all, from you, panic.
Okay.
You kept texting us like WTF like every few
This
days.
is
Like
a
and I
nightmare.
knew what that
Okay.
meant.
Okay. I didn't know. Okay. I
This is just rough. It was rough.
yeah.
Like we would meet, like the cast and I would meet after and be like, what the fuck?
I
Like, what the fuck is this?
I didn't realize it was that bad. I feel like I'll say like what the movie is turning out. It seems like
Okay, well, that's what counts, right? Like, what are the end results, not the process or the experience. But
Whoa, where'd that come from?
yeah.
I'm so glad. I thank you for giving me this opportunity to get off my chest. And
Well, I don't know that I really gave you the. And is that why I was invited here?
well, it was definitely a topic I wanted to broach with you. And I'm getting texts now from the cast who are like, "Thank you, thank you for saying something."
Well, I do want to apologize. It felt like we were moving pretty well when you were there. I feel like your attitude was.
It is
Good.
amazing how one person can like view something this way and the other person views it the other way. And
Yeah.
It's all the same thing happening, but
Yeah, like
you
a
guys both-
Rashomon
yeah,
situation.
Interesting.
Now, as a director, you know that reference?
Kurosawa.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. Well,
Top-
yeah. Again, sorry. Like, can I make it up to you? How can I improve? What I mean, I guess.
Well, just like, I mean, definitely learn from the experience.
Sure.
That's A.
Sure,
B
sure, sure.
would be like, go in with a plan, because that's where it felt like things were kind of off from my point of view, like no plan.
We definitely. I mean, like I mean, you got the call sheet. I feel like what were like the issues?
I can't do it anymore. I could do it all day, actually, but well, let's hear what the audience thinks.
Of your experience on the movie set?
Yeah. Matt, do we have a Zoomer here that wants
Sure.
to chime in? Because I'd be love to hear their
Our old pal Max is here.
Max.
No, who was that? Hey,
Hi,
Max.
guys. Hi, Merry Christmas. Happy holidays. Non-dominational.
Okay. Non-dominational.
Non-dominational. Hey, Kyle, big fan. Brigsby Bear is one of my favorite movies.
Oh, thank you,
wow.
Max. That's very sweet. I appreciate that.
It really is a very sweet
Now, that was a
movie.
pleasant experience. I wonder if that was because there was a different director. Anyways, go ahead.
I don't like
Yeah, no, and then
Sorry, what
and
was
then
that?
all the good neighbor stuff. That's like it was a really big part of like me and my sister bonding over comedy. Yeah, you guys are great.
Oh,
We
that's so
appreciate
rad
it.
to hear. Thank you so much.
Yeah, no, and then but it's kind of disappointing to like they say like don't meet your heroes, but like you like really funny sweet guy, and then they hear that this is like behind the scenes how you are with
I think Kyle's a really sweet
People-
guy. I think
when
you're right.
people-
He is a really sweet guy. I just think he was way over his head.
Oh, okay. The stress got to him. That happens, but it's a great movie.
Yeah.
All right, listen. Thank you very much for the
I
check-in.
will say, I mean, I don't know that we can fully just take Tim's word on the.
I trust him,
Experience.
dude.
Yeah.
Okay.
I got a reputation here of honesty, and there's a commitment to the truth here that I value, and,
Okay.
and my audience knows that.
Okay. Well, I do feel like I'm being bullied a bit here.
Really?
That's fine.
All right, we have to move the show along because we have the city of the day, and we have a
See you,
big.
Max. Take care.
Max is a great one of the greats. Do us. Never mind.
The city of the day.
The city of the day is sponsored by Christmas. Yes, Christmas. Christmas is the city of the day sponsor today. Isn't that right, guys? Christmas.
Yes, and I believe they sent, for the first time ever, actual spokespeople,
Oh, wow.
right? Wes, is there spokespeople?
Oh, look at this. We've got special guests coming in to deliver this. This is, wow. We have actual looks like Mrs. Claus there and Christmas elf, maybe. Is that what we have here? Looks like we might have a Christmas elf. Hello, welcome to the show.
Hi. Holy.
1 second.
Getting a little tangled up, huh?
Sorry. Got it.
All right, let's hear what we have to say. What you have to say about Christmas.
Well, hi. Thank you so much for having us. I'm Mrs. Claus, and this is Lee. Lee is a first-year elf, and I've taken him along with me to promote Christmas. Lee and I want to share 3 holiday tips for the people to stay sane this holiday season.
What the heck?
Sane? The holidays are insane.
Number 1, try to limit sugar. Now, I know there's a lot of tempting food around the holidays, and I adore candy canes just as much as big old Mr. Claus himself. But a bit too many of these additive-ridden cancer sticks, and you're going to wake up with regrets.
Regret? I'll take my chances. I love feeling my elf belly, and I feel really good. Shoo, shoo, launch! I'm an elf rocket! Woohoo! Woohoo!
Lee, calm down, boy, okay?
Shoo!
Can't go that way.
Spin, spin, twirl. Jingle bells, all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a candy cane rocket sleigh.
That's honestly not even clever. You barely changed the lyrics.
Shoo!
Okay. Lee, why don't you chill out for just a second, maybe take a breather. Okay.
He's
Well-
excited.
Yeah, he is. Well, when you are in a sugar-induced high, things can go terribly wrong. I mean, first of all, it's like...
Whoa. What is this, Mrs. Claus?
Like I said, when you're in a sugar-induced high...
Wait, what are they doing?
Whoa, wait, what the hell? Lee, don't open my Chrome tabs. Never mess with my Chrome tabs. Put it down, please. Let's move on to tip number 2.
2 out of 3?
2 out of 3.
Copy that.
Limit screen time. When you're surrounded by your loved ones, it's crucial to put the phones away and be in the moment.
Yeah. You guys are seriously gonna want to be in the moment. Yeah. Rather than look at this weird stuff.
Yeah. The happiest people are those who are in meaningful relationships. The brain is made for human connection. So pull your little elf faces out from behind that screen and forge genuine connections with your loved ones.
I don't understand this, but
Lee, for the love of fuck, put the iPad down. You shouldn't be looking at that. You're a first year. Rule number 3. Indulge in water. The earth may be drying up into a shriveling raisin, but that doesn't mean you have to. Instead of chugging eggnog all day, make sure to keep water in rotation. Jesus, Lee. Okay, Lee. Okay. You know what? Maybe it's time for us to take a seat. Thank you so much for having us
All
on,
right.
and happy holidays to everybody.
Thank you,
Thank
guys.
you.
Why don't you sit in the Doug chair if you want? Stick around. We're gonna just have a nice loose holiday party. Wow, let's hear it for Mrs. Claus and Lee the Elf. Kyle, did you ever have sketches like that on SNL?
We did Christmas sketches, yeah.
Yeah, sure. Sketches that might not have gone on to started in the dress rehearsal. Kind of get cozy back there. All right. Well, who is the city of the day, man?
Oh, that's right. I was so distracted by Lee there that I forgot to unmute Dan, who I believe is an exotic locale today.
Dan?
Oh, Dan, you got to turn your.
That's correct. You guys see me?
Turn your volume down.
Look at this.
Hold on. Sorry.
What is that, Mount Everest back there?
Yeah, close, Tim. It's Bethlehem, Pennsylvania.
Oh, there we go.
Yeah.
All right. Well,
No,
for the
that's
first
sorry,
time,
Dan.
sorry, we can't speak with you.
Yeah, that's. Gotta mute him. Sorry, Dan, you were slapping back.
Well, where is he? You think?
Where is he? Yeah, just
oh my God.
You hear me now? Yeah?
turn your volume down on your laptop.
Got you now. You hear me now? Yeah.
There we go. Where in the valley?
I'm going to guess you're in Hawaii.
Wait, no,
I
now he
think
can't
turned
hear
his
us.
volume
Now
down,
he
so now
can't
he
hear
can't
us.
hear us. Okay, thanks, Dan.
Thank you, Dan. Let's move along.
I think I heard someone at the door, actually.
Really?
Yeah,
Oh,
I think
cool.
I heard another.
Oh, we have an in-person city of the day.
Wow.
Could be.
Come on in.
Someone at the door? Someone else?
Oh, music legend Jonathan Rado is here. How are you? Congratulations. Jonathan Rado, Kyle Mooney, we've got Vic, we've got
how are ya?
Santa's
Nice to meet you as well.
little helpers, and wow, are you watching the show?
I was watching a little bit outside.
Pretty
Really
interesting.
funny.
Wow.
How's it going?
How are you guys back there? Comfortable?
It feels great.
Yeah.
Great.
Thank you.
You got out of character?
Yeah, I'm actually
We-
just. I don't know about those characters weren't.
What, they still need to be developed? Is that what
I think.
Yeah.
I don't know. I was thinking about it since performing it.
Since performing it 1 minute ago, what do you?
We should have thought of.
If you could do it over, what would you do differently?
Interesting.
Good question.
I guess just thought about it more.
Did you
Well,
practice
sometimes
it?
you can overthink stuff.
Yeah.
True.
You know, like there is definitely that mix of like the spontaneity and the organic chemistry of just getting into it, diving in, experimenting. But then, yeah, I mean, I think some things could be considered a little more deeply
For sure.
Sure.
for maximum value.
Here's a genuine question. The first script you sent me, was that written by a chatbot?
No.
I'm kidding.
Well, Jonathan Rado's here just because he's a friend and I haven't seen him in a while. And you're a big Christmas guy.
Huge Christmas guy. Big in my childhood home growing up.
That's sarcastic.
Yes, that's Jewish.
You're a Jewish man.
Yes, Hanukkah.
Well, happy Hanukkah.
Happy Hanukkah to you.
Are
it
you a
going?
Christmas guy, Kyle?
I like Christmas a lot.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. You got sure you do. Do you think would you say that's a pajama top or a shirt?
I would say that's a flannel. I would say,
Oh wow.
is that a flannel?
Well, yes,
is.
but
Absolutely.
that could be both. You're talking. This is a circles. This is a rectangle square
Well, I
situation.
think it's a top. It's not a pajama that I would ever wear.
Do you genuinely think it's a pajama top?
You know why? It's the buttons. The buttons tell me that it's a regular
Your
shirt.
shirt has. Okay, good.
Yes,
Okay, cool. Because I was like, dude, this guy's going off right now.
I know. I hope people get that Kyle and I are friends. Like, I don't know if you saw what was going on earlier, but I was giving him a hard time.
No, I invited. I like it.
We said before the show. I mean, it's a little bit like what I do with Mark Proch. I hate talking about this behind the scenes of the
You
comedy.
sort of plan
but
out your bits, man.
I know. Well, we met for like every night this week. We met every night to go over that routine. Not like these two.
We met.
we met.
How do you guys know each other?
Well, it's a new world with the different social media sites, and yeah, we actually met on Instagram.
Yeah. I think we started following each other, and then
Mutual fans.
mutual fans of
right.
the work.
But Rado, I was going to back to Rado. Rado, sorry, I had to wipe my. Had a little accident. You saw that.
Yeah, we saw it.
You've got a new record out,
A
mister.
new LP. Yeah.
And it sounds great.
Thank you.
Tell me
I
about
appreciate
it.
that.
You've refused to come and play anything, which I
Oh,
respect.
did I refuse?
No. I mean, Matt, what was the backstory there?
No.
You know, when it's
Matt.
through a publicist, it's always unclear.
Oh, was it through a publicist?
But it's like you don't want to sit here and play an acoustic version of one of your songs.
I just said, I don't know. I don't know what I was playing. I was sitting in my house yesterday. I was playing it. I was like, such a bummer, you know?
Yeah.
What a
But we are
bummer.
going to have a guest later play a song.
Are a bummer.
Amazing.
We're going to have Jenny Lewis come in.
I love Jenny Lewis.
Yeah. Give him that classical guitar, Vic. Just give it to him so he's more at ease.
My neighbor had that out in the trash, and I restringed it, cleaned it up. Needs to be tuned, probably.
Ooh, the blues. I love the blues. I love the blues on a Spanish guitar. What's your favorite genre? Blues?
Oh yeah, Robert Johnson, Crossroads, all that shit.
I'm at a loss. What should we do, Matt? We have things to get to because I know there's so much.
Well,
going
you know
on.
what? We have not mentioned the super chats today. I'd encourage everybody to please super chat because we are donating them all to a great charity called Letters to Santa. Started out in Chicago, and they are doing a marathon in LA this weekend as well. They help families in need during the holiday season. Letters to Santa. It's letterscharity.org. You can give to them directly, or if you give through us, we'll pass it along and match it.
And we'll take 25%.
And take a
admin fee. Yeah.
For my time.
You have a problem with that, Kyle?
No, sir.
Do you feel like you'll play Jonathan Rado in the Jonathan Rado biopic if they ever do one?
I think I'd play Kyle Mooney.
Why would you play him?
Yeah.
He's the actor.
Well, but
I think interesting casting. Like, kind of. I don't want to assume you're a non-actor, but I think that could be a fun sort of like, oh wow, look who's playing Kyle.
Yeah. I've got some acting chops. I've got some acting.
What have you done?
I was on Weeds and Community.
You were not.
I was. Yeah. I've got bit parts. I got 2 lines on Weeds, one line on Community.
Would you grow a beard like Kyle has?
when you were a kid?
Well,
Like when you were a kid?
Yeah, when I was 19.
Wow.
I tried acting for a little bit.
I didn't know that about you.
Yeah.
You know who else did that was our friends the Lemon Twigs.
Lemon Twigs. Yeah, Michael's in Insidious. Crawls out backwards out of a box.
Really?
Yeah, it's crazy.
and our future guest, who I'm
Jenny Lewis,
I wanna talk
child
about.
actor.
Yeah.
Child actor.
You ever see The Wizard with Fred Savage about Super Mario 3? Fucking coolest movie ever. You
must love that.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
You
you
must.
have to
Got
know that.
got the VHS autograph.
Yeah, see, yeah.
What have you been doing in the studio? Who have you been sprinkling your magic?
Sprinkling my magic dust on. I just got back from Utah. From Utah, I was working with Brandon Flowers in Provo.
You and him have a thing going. You're like the Brian Eno.
Really blooming,
to
that
the,
relationship.
to the talking heads of this band.
Yeah, it just works. It just works. I understand the reference points, and I show up and I play my instruments for his songs, and it's simple and it's good.
But what does the rest of that band do? They just wait around, wait for you to finish making your magic?
It's a little bit of a tough subject, actually.
Okay.
Yeah. They, they.
All right. Well,
Are you playing?
I like this.
You're like the session guy for the band.
I'm kind of the session guy
yeah.
a little bit. Well, I come in and I play stuff, and then it kind of ends up sticking on the record, you know. And I sort of play it without the intention of it staying there forever, but then it does stay there
It's
forever.
like he's like the wrecking crew, but the fixing crew kind of. Like,
Yeah,
right?
exactly.
It makes it sound nice.
Yeah. It's like Bernard Purdy coming in to fix the
The Beatles.
The Beatles.
Can we clear that up, by
I
the
love
way? Because
that.
that just came back up again.
I
which
just
is-
saw that video.
Yeah,
for
I've
the
been
first time.
seeing it
I-
again too. Yeah, it's on my
Okay.
mind.
There's a very thorough debunking of that video that's
Yeah.
out there that
Oh, I've not seen that.
Okay, can I explain it to you very
yeah,
quickly?
Yeah, I've only seen him talking about it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It came up again on Instagram. It comes up like every couple of years.
Do you need to contextualize this for people? Or?
Yes. So Bernard Purdie is one of the most legendary, respected session drummers in American history. Wow. I went there.
I mean,
what do we know?
like
The
James
Purdie
Brown.
Shuffle.
Yeah, the Purdie Shuffle.
Steely Dan.
Steely Dan. So he's a bit of a character. He's a bit of an eccentric, I think, when he talks about it. A bit of like a self-promoting kind of type. Creates his own history a little bit, from what I could tell. So he says that I've played on more. What is his quote? I've played on more Beatles songs than Ringo has, or something. Something kind of.
Yeah.
So that came out like many years ago.
I feel like
in
the
some
implication was like 90%, 98%, like some sort of crazy number.
Right.
Yeah.
So what the truth is from what I've read, or this other guy that really went deep into this, is that before the Beatles were the Beatles, or when they were in Hamburg doing their, coming up with Pete Best, they were opening for this. They were playing with this guy Tony Sheridan, who was like a solo artist. And while they were in Hamburg, Tony Sheridan went into the studio and booked some studio time to make a record and used the Beatles as his backing band. But Pete Best was so bad that they only had Pete Best playing like the snare and the hi-hat or something like that.
Right.
And it came out as this Tony Sheridan and the Beat Brothers was the name of the record. And because they weren't the Beatles yet, they were just John and Paul and George and Pete Best.
I know it's true.
So then cut to the Beatlemania happens, and the world is all these people looking to make money are looking for anything Beatles related to put out. So some label finds this release, puts it together, and go, oh, that's actually the Beatles on there. We could call this Tony Sheridan and the Beatles or something like that. They get the tapes of that and they listen to it. It sounds like shit, especially because the drums are super thin. So what they think happened is they brought it into the studio in New York somewhere. Bernard Purdie came in and beefed it up, played along with it on these like 6 tracks or something.
Implies that he's way off, because the
Yes.
implication is that he recorded a ton of songs, right?
Yeah.
And there's no way that's true. I mean, there just
yeah.
isn't, like, there's too many people that would have to be involved with that. There's
like
too
a
much
conspiracy, like
yeah, there's
covering
too
up.
many, too many.
And he probably played on so many things he didn't even know what it was. He just gets his session fee
Yeah.
or whatever, and then
And
later it's like this comes out. It's like, oh,
The
I think I
history
played
of
on
him
it.
talking about it, like there was an initial statement, and then it kind of diminishes and then now he's at a place, or been at a place where he's like, I don't really want to talk about that,
I can play bass.
right?
Because because he knows he made it all up.
Yeah. So there you go. Does that make sense to you?
Yeah, well, I don't know
Honestly.
why.
No.
I want to make sure your brain understands.
You're the avatar for the audience.
Okay.
today.
Yeah. No. I have some knowledge of it, so I can't fully represent the audience in this.
Well, you don't think the audience has some knowledge of it?
Maybe. Sorry. I don't know.
Here we go again. Maybe I wonder if our dynamic is not amusing to anyone but us. Does it make everyone else just feel
Is it amusing to
uncomfortable?
you? Is it?
I have fun.
Go, you got it,
Yeah.
okay.
I think sometimes it hits more than it does other times.
Right.
It's frequencies.
It's just frequencies, man.
It's just a bunch of frequencies.
Chime in anytime you want, Jay.
Oh, okay.
And-
Well, no, I was
Hey.
I did think you guys were fighting at first, but that was because, no, but it was because when I was just watching from in there, I didn't have context.
Right.
So I think if you came in late,
Sounds sort of Kaufman-esque.
Oh, I think you didn't have context in. I can't.
well, I don't know.
Lloyd Kaufman from the Trauma movies.
Cool.
Yeah. You like horror movies?
Horror?
Yeah. Horror.
I'm often pretty scared by them.
I saw a really scary one the other day. That was this new movie with Julia Roberts in it, Leave the World Behind.
Oh.
Is that scary?
I haven't seen it.
Fucking really scary.
Really?
Yeah.
Sounds scary.
There's no like axe murderers in it. That shit doesn't scare me. This was like this kind of a apocalyptic thing. It's really good.
I don't like the kind of. It's like a cyber attack kind of vibe. Yeah, that's too real.
It feels really real.
Yeah.
And
The end of the world was cyber related?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, it's going to be.
well, you'll see if you see the movie.
Or water related or heat related.
You're one of these doom and gloomers, huh?
No. I'm positive. I am a positive person.
Let's take a call. Maybe a hothead hotliner.
Well, first off, I want to acknowledge the people are donating to the chat. Thank you very much for that.
Oh, very nice. Thank you.
Passing along to Letters to Santa. I actually have
still
a little.
not clear about what this Letters to Santa is. But we'll get some.
Yeah,
I think
someone's
we're
going to call in.
Okay.
Yeah, we'll get a representative around noon. I have a little surprise for everybody today, and the first one is for Vic.
Oh my God!
A little holiday gift from me to you. Can you pull up my monitor here, Wes? This one, and this is
What could this be?
my little gift to you, Vic. Ready?
Oh, finally!
You got to be kidding me.
Happy Hanukkah to my brother from another mother, Vic Berger. Enjoy sweater weather season and keep up the good work.
Oh my God! Oh my God! Thank you, Matt.
Wow.
that means a lot to me.
How do you like that?
Sam
Have you seen this
Barsky.
guy before?
No.
I love that guy so much.
He's a total Vic dog.
He's me. Every time you scroll, I scroll by, it's like there I am, but it's not me.
But he's been resistant to appear on the show.
Yeah, I tried to have him come in when he was in L.A. He's pretty busy.
To trick him into that.
I don't know who is he.
He's just a guy that makes he makes sweaters.
He goes places and then he will knit that scene. It's amazing. Like Stonehenge. You just got to follow him. He's the best. The
Sam
greatest.
Barsky's artistic sweaters.
There you go. It's the coolest.
Cool.
And no relation to you.
Not that I know of. It'd be cool to be related to him though. We'll see.
Now that image doesn't look exactly like.
No, there's some better pictures of him that look
dogs,
a lot more like me.
But yeah, let's say hi to somebody. The hotline.
The hotline's empty. I don't know what's going on there, but we have a lot of Zoomers with lots to say.
Oh boy.
So let's talk
like
to.
That's usually a bad sign. You're gonna get yelled at.
iPhone 7.
Oh, iPhone 7, the original, not the original,
iPhone
obviously.
7.
Hello, everyone.
Please stand still while you're talking iPhone 7.
Okay, I'm not moving.
It sounds like this guy's calling from somewhere on the other side of the world.
Yeah, I'm in the Netherlands right now. You can see it's dark.
Darkest place
Good day,
in the
everyone.
world. Yes, how can we help you?
I was. Yes, thank you for taking my call. Good day. Happy holidays, everyone. I had a question. What's the biggest conflict that's ever arose inside of the Trinity? Like a time when it's really crossed the line and things got personal.
Well, I don't think that would be something we'd want to share publicly.
I don't think
You got something, Matt?
I don't think they're.
Vic screwed me over real bad.
What?
He knows what he did.
What did I do?
You know what you did.
This morning?
Today?
Many times.
No, I did not.
Well, here's one that just came this morning that was sort of fun and funny.
Oh,
Vic sent a question to Matt that said, where is it? Oh, here it is.
This is at what, 7:30?
Matt, this was early this morning. Matt, what do you think about asking Kyle if he could bring the sports jacket to the show? Was a huge bit for me over a decade ago. That's very sweet.
That's very nice.
Mm-hmm.
Matt wrote back in a very snarky tone. That's not an annoying ask at all.
Did you ask him?
I did not.
No, I didn't ask.
At
Okay.
8 a.m.
But the truth is, we brought this up to Kyle, and what was your honest reaction to that ask?
I said I went through my garage. I was in my garage recently going through bins. I don't know that I said bins, but I saw the jacket and I would have happily brought it over.
See that? It doesn't hurt to ask, you know?
I feel for Matt, though. That would have just been like, Matt doesn't want to be
He can just throw me under the bus.
I hear that, though. No, there is like sort of like, what is the implication? Like, by bringing this, what do I have to do? Like, I don't know what that.
And then would it be good for the show for you to just be like, here, look at this piece of memorabilia from my comedy past?
I was more responding to the timing because if he had asked me this last week or even a couple days, I would have been like, yeah, of
would have
course.
been less
And
annoying.
I would have vetoed the jacket just on this fact that it wouldn't make for a good show. That
I just it doesn't have to be for the show. I just want to see it myself in person.
if somebody asked me to bring my black leather jacket from my stand-up special to somebody else's podcast, I would have said, I don't know if that's a great idea.
No, you keep
know,
that in your
I don't. I actually
I don't know
don't.
if
I
that's-
feel like I'd be slow to turn it down.
Yeah, because you're a nice guy.
I hope so. Yeah.
I find you to be a nice guy, like eager to please.
That's true.
But that's a
probably
that's a one-off
true.
thing,
Probably
though.
in a way that's not great.
No,
I don't know, man. I just like
we're getting real now. I don't want to get
no,
real.
no. It's all good. It's all good. It's just it's been a crazy morning and shit.
Here we go. Meltdown time.
No. It's all good. It's all good. It's just like I come here to have fun, and it's
Spinning
like
out. He's spinning out.
No. It's all good. It's seriously all good. It's seriously all good. It's just like it is a lot. You know what I mean? And it is like the bit you do where you come at me. Like it is a lot.
See, when you go high, when you get up in here,
It's like
I feel it.
I know. I hear you, and I hear you, and I hear you.
All right.
But like I don't want to deal with this shit. You know what I mean? I'm doing a favor to you, and it's like I don't know why. No. I'm not coming after you. I love you. I told you your shit is subversive and awesome. I'm just saying, like, it's a lot. You know what I mean, man?
I didn't know you went up that high.
Oh, play the sports video.
No. Why?
Can I hear a little bit of sports video? Come on.
Oh, you want to
play it? Come on.
I think that's up to Kyle if he wants.
I just want to hear it. I just want to hear it.
The one thing
I don't know why they don't know this.
The one thing Kyle did say is, I'll come on the show, but if you could play some of my old videos, that would be great.
I'm talking about the voice.
Oh, right. Yes.
That's all. All right, cut it off now. Cut it off. That's all I wanted to hear. Tim didn't know he goes that high.
I
He
do.
does.
I would.
Well, he reaches for it. Tim had no idea.
Holy Trinity conflicts.
Uh-huh. Big shout out to Ricky Gervais, who has a Christmas special coming out.
What a seg.
Christmas Day, Netflix asked me to push this. So much shit I want to talk about, but I don't want to.
May I ask one more question?
Yeah.
Sorry to interrupt.
Yeah, you really started a conversation.
I didn't mean to bring it down, but I wanted to ask something maybe a little bit existential, and that's, do you guys believe in original sin, and are people inherently evil?
Are people inherently evil?
Are people born evil?
All right, let's turn it to our guests behind me for their first thought.
No, they're people. Good people.
To be genuine, I think everybody's a good mixture of both.
Everybody's
From
a
the
good
start.
mixture of both?
I really do. Well, yeah, a good and
Hitler?
evil mixture.
Hitler's a good. You're saying? I'm just kidding.
God.
Vic, where you're at with the original sin?
I don't know about original sin. I think the entire world is a negative thing. There's only bad that's going to happen. I mean, ultimately, and you have to make the best of it while you can.
What?
I do. I mean, there's so much terrible fucking shit going on.
Do you really think it's a net negative world, and then you just have to add the positive?
I do. That's
something to think about.
Yeah, that's how I
Rado?
am, yeah.
Original sin. Yes or no?
Think that it's nature versus nurture.
Nature
right?
versus
Is that right?
nurture.
Is that your parents?
Yeah. Definitely.
I've thought about this a lot.
Yeah.
And I'm going to say nature versus nurture.
Okay. That's a dodge, but that's okay.
Is that dodge? I'm not too familiar.
It sounds good to
I'm
everybody.
not too familiar with original sin.
Yeah, I don't. Yeah, what
is that? Not is that in a Jewish?
I don't
Does
think
that
that's a
just mean,
Jewish
like,
thing.
You
Isn't
sin
that a
against
Jewish thing? I don't
God
think
by being evil, or what is the original sin?
The original sin is, as far as I understand, I thought this was a Jewish and Christian, Judeo-Christian thing.
I don't study.
But you weren't really raised in a religious house.
Hollywood Jew, yeah.
Hollywood Jew. Do you understand the concept of original sin?
Excuse me.
So you have Adam
I actually don't, and I'm glad that somebody else
I know
called
it.
it out.
Luckily, I know everything. Adam and Eve living the beautiful life down there in Eden.
Oh.
apple.
Yeah.
It's the apple.
Yeah, it's the stupidest story of all
that's
time.
the first sin.
Oh.
They're the only two people on earth. They got animals and plants and everybody around, and God makes this random rule.
Mm-hmm.
It's like a random thing, like why? And he's like, I don't know, just don't do this. Don't eat that apple. Why? I don't know. Just trying to create some kind of, I'm bored. I don't know. Just create some boundaries, like one thing you can't do.
Well, wait.
You can do everything else.
It's the tree of knowledge, right?
Okay.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
No,
I think
it's a
that's
good
right,
point.
isn't it? Because then once you eat it, then you do know all evil too, right?
But here's what I want to get to, because what does the actual text say?
Hello, food fans.
What does the text say? Because we're all sort of like cramming better ideas into a bad story. Like, well, what he meant was it was actually a parable, and it was
cool.
So what does Eve do? What does the woman do in this situation? Which I think is also part of it. It's sort of like these Bibles are written by men, right? And they're like, the women, they cause all the trouble. So the woman takes the apple, eats it, but it's the devil who tells her to do it. God says, you've fucked up. You blew it. You're out. I'm going to make life misery for everybody for the rest of eternity because of the woman. And are we putting this together?
Yeah.
What their ulterior motives are with these books? Stupid shit.
What was the question? Do we believe in the original sin?
Yeah. So the idea of original sin is this. We've had this stain on our souls because of that incident.
All of us.
And the only way to absolve it is to accept Jesus Christ as your Lord.
But that
and
means
Savior.
that story that literally happened. Is that what you have to believe?
Well, some places do, and some places go, well, it's an allegory. It's a. Like
I'm into it.
You're into it.
Why not? Yeah, why not?
I love it.
So I obviously think it's a bunch of hoo-ha.
Okay.
Bunch of
Why? Well, tell us.
Yeah. Where is Eden? Show me on the map.
That's the sticking point for you. Well, yeah, where's this Eden?
There's no archaeological evidence that it ever existed. All right. I'm done talking about. How dare you put me in the corner and make me express myself like that? Into the Netherlands of all places. What's that shirt? You got an Enya shirt?
Yeah, it's Enya. And it says Enya on the sleeves as well. That was a cool
Yeah.
feature.
She's great, right? People love Enya.
Yeah.
And you're such
Beautiful
a
voice.
you produced the last Wise Blood record. That was huge.
Yes. And the previous one.
And yes, the big. Well,
big
they're both
one.
big.
They're both big, yeah.
What's big? Which one's bigger than the other one? You think?
That's
you got to say the new one.
tricky question. I think the newer one. I don't know. Yeah, the newer one probably is. I don't know. I have no idea how these things do. I don't follow.
No one tells you?
I don't follow. No one. I don't even have a copy of. No one even gives
You
me a copy
you
of
get
the
points
record.
on the record. You must have some points.
I don't know. That's for the managers to deal with. How are you doing, Tim? That's like. Are you growing a goatee?
Oh, it's grown.
It's grown. Yeah, it
Well,
looks good.
I should address this because I addressed it last week.
Okay.
I have to have the goatee.
For a role?
Yes, I did a part. I've done a part in a movie that is still shooting that I have to go back in the new year. So I can't shave and let it grow back.
That's cool.
So I'm a little. I'm out of my elements today. Or something's off.
What?
I don't know. What do you feel? How do you feel? Let's get some feedback from.
Let's talk to that. Someone did call in on the hotline.
Got a fool.
Kyle's got me all worked up.
I'm sorry.
Do you want me to play a song?
We
That'd be
love that.
awesome. What do you? Yeah.
Do you want a mic for a guitar? We have better guitars.
If you were going to do a cover, what would you do? Covers are hard.
Covers are hard. I need to look up some chords probably.
But are there things that you know by heart?
Yeah,
Like
probably.
what's your go-to? I pick up a guitar, I start playing this.
I think I just play the blues riff like I did.
You know what I'd like? Because I know Rado did that whole Springsteen, right? Didn't you do a whole Springsteen? And I'd like to hear Tim do some Springsteen.
You want to do some Springsteen?
Screen door. What key is that in? It's in.
The screen door
It's an S.
slams.
Screen door.
Where's that Vic Vision?
Oh fuck! Why can't I do it?
You want me to-
Mary dressed white like a view. I can't. I have a hard time hearing myself. Screen door slams. I could do it in D. Screen door slams.
Oh, that's a different key on here.
Mary, your dress waves like a vision. She dances across the porch as the radio plays. No, we won't
Matt,
do
can you
that.
give him a guitar that's in tune? That's a.
Roy Orbison singing for the lonely. Hey, that's me, and I want you only. Don't turn me on again. I just can't face myself alone again.
Don't run back inside, darling. You know just what I'm here for.
So you're scared and you're thinking that maybe we ain't that young anymore. Show a little faith, there's magic in the night. You ain't a beauty, but hey, you're alright. What's that supposed to mean?
That's kind of mean, huh?
Yeah, that's alright with me. So you're
Suffers and study your pain. Crosses from your lovers, roses in the rain.
waste your summer praying in vain for a savior to rise from these streets. Oh, I know a hero that's understood of the redemption I can offer girls beneath this dirty hood. With a chance to make it good somehow. Yeah, what else can we do now except roll down the window and let your hand roll back your hair? Wind roll back your hair. The night's busted open, these two lanes will take us anywhere. Strong and faith, there's magic in the night. You ain't a beauty, oh shit, hey, you're alright.
Oh shit, did we mess it up?
We got stuck in the loop.
I always do that.
I always do that too. We got stuck in the loop of the song. Oh, come take my hand.
Riding out tonight to kiss the promised land.
Oh, Thunder Road, take Thunder Road, Thunder Road.
I'm out there like a killer in the sun, and I know it's late, we can't make it if we run.
Take hold, Thunder Road.
Well, I got this guitar and I learned how to make it talk.
And my car's out back if you're ready to take that long walk. From the front porch to my front seat. The ride's open but the ride ain't free. Oh, I know you're hungry for words that I ain't spoken. Tonight we'll be free, all the promises will be broken.
Ghosts in the eyes of all the girls you're sent away. Boys are sent away. On this dusty beach road in the skeleton frames of burned out Chevrolets. You got one last chance to make it real, to trade in these wings for some wheels. And, oh, how's it go? Damn. That was good.
That
was great. Good, yeah.
Everyone's leaving us. What is the last
Pretty
line?
impressive.
What's the last So we gotta close this out.
We throw on some wings for some wheels.
Someone look it up,
you guys
Matt.
like a lyric? Just the next
Everyone's
lyric.
just like deer in the headlight.
Come on.
Vic, do you have?
I don't know it.
No, I know you don't
what
know
song
it,
is
but we have the internet here.
Is that Thunder Road? What song was that?
Thunder Road. Come on.
Here we go. Very last. So Mary, climb in. It's a town full of losers. I'm pulling out.
Trading some wings for some wheels. After wheels, what's the next line?
I can't. Oh, they scream your name's rags. Your graduation gown lies in rags at their feet.
Scream your name at night in the streets. Your graduation gown lies in rags at their feet. What is
And
it?
in the lonely cool
Before that's a weird one. Lonely cool before dawn. You hear the engines rolling on.
to get to the porch and they're
Blowing on the wind.
So Mary climb in.
It's a town full of losers. I'm pulling out of here away.
Then it's just instrumental.
Yeah, it's big sax line.
Yeah. Oh my God.
That was great. Really good.
We got to
really
do a
good.
night of Bruce covers.
Yeah. Born to Run.
Look at what he's doing. He's playing polka too.
I love poker.
But you did a record. You did all of Born to Run?
I covered all of Born to Run. It was like this. I got paid to do it for a thing, and then I spent all of the advance, and I still hadn't done the project.
What are you on cocaine or something
Yeah,
like that?
I was a little younger, and then I realized, oh crap! I spent the advance, so I have to do it, and I had to. It was really hard to do. I had to learn all the instruments and.
And you played it how did you do the sax?
I did a synthesizer.
Okay, nice. That's what
Oh
they
no!
say
You know what? I
Clarence
had
did.
on some of it. I had Roy Malloy. Do you know Roy Malloy from the Alex Cameron project? He came in and played
cool.
sax.
Nice.
Yeah.
And must have been, and you did that with the first McCartney album too, didn't you?
Yeah, when I was a
And
lot younger.
Do you learn? It's like a great learning experience for you, right? Like
It is.
It's like you got to learn by doing. Like,
Yeah, I think it actually. I mean, it really helped. The Born to Run thing was huge for me because I had to actually get better, and like learn how to do those things.
And you were doing it on tape?
I was doing it on tape. Yeah.
I actually don't have that much a problem with that.
Okay.
Thanks. Who was that?
Macca.
Paul.
Why
Thanks,
not?
Paul. Why not?
I'm actually quite good on bass.
All right, quick. I need your 2 cents on this Beatles song.
Yeah. Now and Then.
Yeah.
Love the song. I think it's great. Here's what my big qualm with it is in verse 2. There's this kind of George doing some funky guitar. Do you know, like he's like doing some funky stuff.
I don't wanna lose you. That
No,
part.
that's
exactly.
not in the
No,
finished
No,
version.
well, that's in the bridge, right?
Oh,
The
okay,
bridge
yeah.
that they cut,
They
which
cut
is a
it,
great
yeah.
bridge.
Yeah.
And then, but I think in verse 2, they just left in some funky guitar that is George Harrison, but I don't think that it would have made the cut
Was
if
it
he
electric
were
or
alive.
acoustic?
It was electric
Yeah,
guitar.
that wasn't him. That was the thing. Paul said he did it in the style of George.
Oh, in the style of Jeff. Bullshit. Yeah.
Well, no, that was the
Wasn't it?
slide.
Oh, the
that
slide?
I also don't think was in the style of George because it was slide, but but George's slide playing is very specific.
Very good. Yeah.
Very good. Too.
Yeah.
It's amazing
Yeah.
how he got really good at slide guitar.
Yeah. From Clapton,
Yeah.
I think, right? I don't know.
I don't hear a lot of. All right, we good? I feel like I don't hear a lot of Clapton playing slide guitar ever.
Yeah, I don't know.
Maybe not.
I know that George Harrison loved Eric
Dwayne
Clapton.
Allman.
He did, yeah.
Dwayne, yes,
Loved
thank
Eric
you,
Clapton.
Kyle.
Dwayne Allman, thank you. Kyle.
Somebody knows a little bit about. I'm sorry. Oh, look who showed up with his.
It's not like that, but no, I heard the new Beatles track too. I can talk about it if you want me to.
Oh yes.
Can you play Thunder Road?
No, I can't. That was awesome. That was you guys
Oh,
did
thanks.
great.
I feel like people hate when we do that shit on this show.
What? You did it with Natalie. You did Let It Be. That was like huge.
Yeah, it was
Yeah.
huge.
It was huge. Big news.
Big news in the music world. What time is it? 11:05. Wow.
We're gonna keep going. Yeah, did we explain that? It's a 3-hour show today.
Yes, but Kyle doesn't have to stay. Anybody can leave whenever they want.
I said I'd be here till 11:30.
Okay, great. That's the contract you signed.
We had a conversation.
1, 2, 3.
I've got to be. I've got work to do.
Yeah, so you've got this movie, and you don't want to
Yeah.
talk too much. I mean, we're alluding to it, but it's not something that was necessarily press released. Maybe it was.
There was an announcement.
that
Yeah.
You were shooting A24.
Yeah.
Do we have a title?
Y2K.
Okay. We could be doing an Abbott and Costello bit with that if you want. Why?
What do you ask? Wait, let's set it up again.
Yeah. What's the name of your movie?
It's Y2K.
Why? No, how would it go?
Let's try it. Let's
Jay, comedy expert?
Yeah, I would probably say, yeah, why?
Why? Because.
I'm asking you.
What, you think my name is 2K?
No, let's just try it.
All right.
Try it again.
Hey everybody, my name is 2K. Welcome to the show today. I got a big guest. Kyle Mooney is here. Kyle, you got a new movie coming out. What's it called?
It's called Y2K.
No. So you just got to say why.
Oh
2K.
shit! Sorry.
Hey, everybody, you're watching 2K. All right, let me try again. Hey everybody, you're watching 2K. My guest is Kyle Mooney, and he's got a new movie coming out. What's it called, Kyle?
Why 2K?
Because I want to help you promote your film.
No, that's the name of the movie.
What?
Y2K. Am I awful?
No, it's
am
good.
I fucking stuff?
That works.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
definitely work.
Do you guys like sort of pump out like little mini clips? Maybe we can.
That would be one of them.
Okay, cool.
That would probably be the one we lead with. Try it again, one more time. Take 3. Everybody, you're watching 2K in the morning. I'm 2K. My guest is Kyle Mooney. Kyle Mooney from SNL. Kyle, how come you're not on this season? And so I was watching the show. There's no Kyle. I'm like, where the hell's were they? They benched you this year or something?
No, I left the show. I left the show in May of 2022.
Okay, it's been a minute.
Yeah, it's been a year and a half maybe.
Right, but you got a new movie out. What's it called?
Y2K.
Because I think we want to promote it.
Oh no, that's the name of the movie.
What is?
Y2K.
Like I said, because we want to promote it.
Okay.
So just, if you wouldn't mind, tell me what the movie's called.
Y2K.
Okay, you're not getting it. I want to just help. Is it called?
I'm definitely getting it.
What's it called then?
Y2K.
Because it helps you get people to go see it. How are people going to look it up if they don't know what it's called?
Y2K.
You're being aggressive with me. I don't appreciate it. We'll be back with Kyle Mooney after this. That was funny.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
I guess I have no way of knowing.
Hey, we got a special message from Doug. Did we forget about that?
Oh,
did you just forget
you wanna
about
play
that?
one? We can play that one for sure.
I think that would be fun.
Yeah, and then maybe let's see if he can call in.
Doug.
Say hi.
You love Doug, right?
Absolutely, yeah. I see him at a Waltz bar occasionally.
Yeah, he's got a drinking problem.
I love the hot dogs at Waltz.
Yeah, me too.
Well, he loves the whiskey.
I don't think they serve liquor, actually.
At Waltz? Oh, it's just beer and wine?
Topo Chico.
DJ Doug Pound.
All right, listen, Doug, we miss Doug. We love Doug. He'll be here on Sunday for the patrons-only game afternoon, game frolic, and fun experience we're having with Doug and Vic. But Doug sent us this. You'll love this. Doug sent us a little update from the road. Take it away, Doug.
Hey, office hours, this is Doug, and I'm here at the world-famous gum wall. But we're not here to talk about the gum. We're here to talk about my hotel, the Thompson Hotel. Let's go take a look.
Here we are in the elevator.
If the elevator went up and went down, who cares? Well, first thing I do is check the toilet paper, and it's taped shut, so I can't use it. Now where am I gonna take my dump? Original Starbucks? Shower's pretty nice. We got rectangles of white and rectangles of black. The shower's got this nice piece of glass here. It's kind of a tinted gray. And so does the toilet here, but if you're ever here taking a dump and someone's in the shower, they can see you taking a dump. No one's gonna take a dump anyway because the TP's taped up, remember? Maybe you could sit there and read Portable Restroom Operator magazine. I like this thing next to my bed. It looks like a quarter pipe. I'm gonna be having nice dreams about skateboarding and Tony Hawk all night. Above my bed is a cute little light that turns on when you pull it out. Maybe I should read a magazine such as Elevator World, Miniature Donkey Talk, or Crappy Now. Next to my bed is a beautiful painting of hair. No face, just hair. This painting is so good it has its own light, but the painting on the other side of the bed does not have its own light. Why? Let's take a look. Maybe it's because it's a piece of shit painting that looks like a pile of slop that somebody made with their bare feet, blindfolded. It does say one day written on it though. Maybe the artist is like, maybe one day I'll paint something good.
Here's a photo on the wall of what appears to be some local urban decay. I guess these guys are thinking, oh, I wish I was in a nice hotel room, not out here. Okay, let's look at the snack section here. We got this box here that's for your ice.
Now go home and get your fucking
ice
box.
Oh! We got the smartphone charging kit. You're harnessing the electricity of nature, just like Ben Franklin himself. Cookies made from crackers. Wow. Now I've heard of everything. Oh boy, Tim is gonna love this.
I love Batman.
Over here we got Andrew Tate. I guess he's making cookies now.
Let's check out this closet. Huh. Scared me. Okay, well, we got some hangers in here. But what are these for? Like a ballerina or something?
I'm not trying to hang up my clothes on some ballerina hangers. Well, thanks for watching my Thompson Hotel review for Office Hours Live. Exclusive video for Office Hours Live. And we're gonna finish editing now so you can watch it. And we'll see you on youtube.com/Office Hours Live. Now, please don't disturb me. Back to you, T.
Oh, it's cute. Cute.
Doug.
I think that would have been a good segment on SNL. Kyle?
Yeah, I would say a little specific, but
Right. Right. I think it would have been, yeah, with a little tweaking for sure, but.
yeah, no, it's very funny. He's great.
Excuse me.
Oh, and here he is. Is this Doug Pound? Are you there?
Now, you don't stay in hotels, do you?
I've recently stayed in a hotel.
Okay, fair enough.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm man enough to know when I'm wrong. It was you that don't do hotels.
No. I mean, I have not been in a hotel in a while, but I'll do a hotel.
Okay.
What about you? You stay in hotels?
I was just in a hotel in Ohio. And I don't like it.
You didn't like it? What was the brand?
Townhome Suites. Townhome Suites. Townhome, one word. No space. No, townhome.
Town, comma, home.
Yeah.
Oh, here's Doug, right?
Doug's
From
here?
the road. Are you there, Doug?
Townhome.
You want to stay at the DoubleTree, get that nice from the cookies.
Well, Doug, your video is a big hit, although Kyle doesn't think it's up to SNL's standards.
That's not fully accurate.
That's why it's not on SNL, and that's why it's on OHL.
Right. Where are you right now, Doug?
I think we're in Oregon or Washington or something. I don't know. How's the show going, guys? Happy holidays.
I don't know. It's an interesting one. How do you feel? What's your rating on this show, Matt?
It's a 10 out of 10, of course. Come on.
Vic, how are you feeling?
Oh, it's a 9 out of 10.
By the way, who is? I keep seeing this Andrew Tate guy, and I've never understood who he is. No one. Did you guys know?
I kind of know of him, but I don't want to.
He's always in the middle of these like.
Oh, he's in jail now, isn't he? In Romania.
No, he's always on the.
He got out.
He's all right.
Or maybe he's back in, but he got
back
out.
on the moon.
He's back.
What is his? Is he a fight? Is he a MMA guy or something?
I think that's how he started. Yeah.
I think
He's I loved it. Believe me, I love Tate's cookies. But he was like running a sex farm or something in Romania, like some kind of
nasty business. Yeah.
But he's always on these calls with I see with him Elon Musk and Vivek Ramaswamy.
Men, they have an
I
important
saw you
role
were
to
doing
play.
some like a political action thing for Vivek.
Yeah, I'm a big Vivek. I'm a big supporter of Vivek.
Good for you, man.
Yeah.
I don't agree with his policies, but he seems like a nice guy.
You know, I love the policies.
yeah, I know.
Myself.
Hey, I actually have a gift for Doug. Do you want to see it? Oh yeah. I got Vic a video, like a special video message, and I got you a special video also, Doug.
Okay. And I want to just before I forget. Oh, go ahead.
Can he see it on Zoom, Wes? I don't know how that. Will you be able to see it, or at least hear?
Wake up! Wake
up! All right. You ready?
Yeah.
Here we go.
Doug, it's me, Brent. I just wanted to wish you a happy holidays and also express my appreciation for you and your body. A lot of people get their bodies ready for the summer, but you keep your body tight throughout all the seasons. And that's what I appreciate about you. Your body's a gift, not just for my eyes, but also for my nose. You know, you have that creamy buttermilk scent that you emit from your various crevices, and I like that. Your body is a gift. So when it comes to you, Christmas comes year-round. Congratulations, buddy. I knew you could do it.
Wow.
That's very nice.
It's creepy.
I love Doug's body too.
There you go.
He's tight.
That's a great gift. That's the greatest gift I've gotten so far this year, probably. So
I love Batman.
Appreciate that. Thanks, guys.
If you touch Doug, if you give him a hug or something, it's strong. He's like built like a house.
Yeah, he looks good.
I wanted to shout out or offer you, Kyle. I want to invite you. Invite you over to my place Christmas morning. We're just gonna have. It's me, my mom, and my kids, my wife, of course.
We're
Christmas.
Entertaining my wife's mom.
We're not far from here.
Baby.
You're not far from me, so pop in.
We would definitely stop by.
Yeah.
You're doing mimosas
Kids get
or
up
something?
at like 6, and then I want you to be there when they open the presents. You know.
That's really cool. I think. I just. Are you doing a bit or what's going on?
Yeah, I'm doing a bit.
Oh, okay.
Some people do like a later in the day Christmas drop by. It could be something, but it would just be you, not the whole clan.
I don't know that I could talk them into that.
Oh, that's what I mean. Like it would just be you popping out, just stepping out and coming by and saying hi to the family.
I know, and to your family.
Yeah.
I'm saying I don't know that I could talk my family into that. I feel
It's a big deal. Just say you're going to 7-Eleven.
You want me to lie to them?
On Christmas.
Just be like, hey, I'm gonna step out.
If it's important to you, I'll do it.
It's not a big deal. It's just an offer. Just offer.
I'm down. I just want you to be genuine
getting
with me. I want the real Christmas invite.
All I'm saying is the invite's out there, but whether you come or not, it's up to you.
Well, yeah.
I like this, but I want to know what Kyle would say that he's got to get at 7-Eleven on Christmas Day.
Oh yeah.
Cigarettes.
Well, I don't smoke cigarettes, so I feel like that would.
Well, you say you're going to get cigarettes in case somebody drops by that wants to smoke.
Okay, yeah, I guess I've got it.
Yeah. Hey, hon, just gonna pop out to 7-Eleven, pick up some smokes. Why?
In case anyone comes by and wants to smoke. Okay. Just
Yeah, let's run it.
Okay.
Practice, okay? I'm your wife.
Do you want to play 2K?
I'm playing your wife.
Okay.
I'm finishing wrapping. Oh no. I'm trying on my robe that you got me for Christmas. I like it. I actually like it.
Hey, hon, I'm gonna head out to 7-Eleven.
Why? I think we have everything we need.
I'm just gonna get some smokes.
Smokes? You don't smoke.
No, I don't. But yeah, you never know. It's Christmas. Somebody might stop by. Want a cigarette or something?
What? What are you talking about?
Just in case anyone comes over. It's Christmas.
If somebody comes over that smokes, they'll probably have smokes. Sit down.
Okay, hon.
All right, so that's not going to work.
Okay, let's try again. Maybe I need to be a little more forceful.
You want to try one more time? Yeah, just you're the man of the house. Come on.
Yeah.
Put on a pair
You
of
gotta
pants.
go alpha. Gotta go Andrew Tate. Gotta act like Andrew Tate would have.
Yeah,
Okay,
exactly.
okay.
Hey, I actually like this robe.
Okay.
Not bad, hon.
Hey, babe, I'm hitting up 7-Eleven. I gotta go.
Why?
I gotta get smokes. Okay, quit asking me questions.
Smokes? You don't smoke.
It doesn't matter. They're for people. Bye.
Who?
What?
Who?
I don't know. All right, one more time.
Fail. You want to do comedy roll of threes? Try it one more time.
Sure, but I actually feel like we're setting ourselves up for failure. But yeah,
I
let's
know,
do it.
because that really did work. But let me just try.
Okay. Wait, I actually need. Hey, Doug, you got any
notes?
We tried the alpha. What's another way of getting in there?
Well,
desperation.
You could say switch from smokes to know your business or herpes or something. You know, you gotta.
Well, it is true that there's no real
think
reason
about-
to commit to the smoke cigarettes.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm sorry. We're switching up the cigarettes, or we're saying it's none of your business.
You could say it's for a surprise, and now you're ruining it, and now it's place the blame on the wife.
Oh, deflection. Yeah.
Copy. Okay.
Let's try it.
Classic.
So there's no mention of cigarettes this time.
It's a surprise.
Okay.
Start with the smokes and then move on when they question.
And please let me
I initiate with smokes. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah.
And then it becomes a surprise.
Interesting. All right. Well, listen. Do let me get my first line in about the robe, though, because it feels like you're jumping on that line.
Eat my shit.
All right. Hey, I actually like this. Nice work.
Thanks. Or you're welcome. It looks great on you.
Thank you.
I'm
You don't think it's showing too much leg? It's a little not my style. It's showing a lot of leg.
I mean, I think everything about you is great. But if you want to exchange it or anything, well, I'll get anything for you. I love you.
I love you too. Merry Christmas.
Merry
Sit
Christmas.
down.
Oh, you know what? Actually, I was thinking I might stop by 7-Eleven real quick.
What for?
Smokes.
When did you start smoking?
Oh, it's a surprise. I'm just gonna head out real quick, okay?
You know what? 7-Eleven's Christmas closed. Sorry.
I think they're open 24 hours a day every day.
No. I checked. I called this morning because
You called 7-Eleven.
Yep, because we were out of milk, so I called 7-Eleven to make sure, and they said they're closed.
Do you mind if I just pop by there, see if maybe there might be somebody who's stopping by to open up briefly?
What? What's the matter with you? Are you doing something that you don't want me to know about?
No, of course. It's a surprise.
Of course? What's the surprise? Just sit down.
No, not this time. I'm not going to sit down. I'm going to go to 7-Eleven.
If you walk out that door, we're finished.
The critical moment, Kyle, where you have to.
Hey, Tim, I'm not going to make it.
Love wins.
He chose his wife.
That was bad to the bone.
Nice. All right.
I'm glad we did it again.
I like that one. That's a totally different vibe, but I like it.
Okay, I wasn't serious, but you did like it.
Yeah. I thought it was a beautiful one. I mean, we could
really
tighten
good.
it up, of course, later.
Okay.
When are you coming by to shoot that? Do we schedule that? Maybe your wife can actually do that, my part, because your wife's an actor.
Yeah, absolutely. A lot of wires over here. It's all good.
know.
I'm all good. Don't worry about me, Matt.
You're fine. Just chill out. Rado, what's the name of your record? People can search it up.
It's called For Who the Bell Tolls For.
That is amazing.
Yeah.
That is a mess.
Thank you.
Oh, somebody's here?
Oh, no, it's just...
No, that's
those are
for who the
bells.
bell
That was a
tolls.
bell.
Oh. Matt, do we have some gifts that we wanted to get through?
Oh, yeah. We're kind of at that time to take a little break.
I wouldn't mind a break.
Let's take a little break.
One bit of news here. On Cinema Season 14 announced yesterday, and it's coming so soon. Can you believe this? January 3rd, the new season drops. HighNetwork.tv, in case you missed that news yesterday. You can listen to Rado's music all day long.
All day long.
Good for as a good Christmas
It's
playlist.
great Christmas music. It's got Bill in there. It's Christopher Cross tied up in Christmas and.
We are
Chris
going
Gaines.
to take a break and say goodbye to you.
Okay.
And say goodbye to you, unfortunately.
I think, well, if
Both.
Rado wants to hang, can you hang a little bit?
Whatever you want me to do. If Tim wants me to leave,
I don't want anybody to leave.
Well, I know Kyle does have to leave.
Yes.
And
But
Jenny
so I want
Lewis
to focus
is gonna come in.
a little bit on Kyle and just say how much fun I had with you here.
Oh,
in all sincerity.
Yeah, it's always fun to be with. Yeah, true. Yeah.
Let's
I feel like
just
I'm like
put it-
nervous or something like that.
I
But
know, because I want to put that all aside. I want to put
yeah,
that
I'm going
into-
to take this off, okay?
Yeah. Just be real. Be real. Let's get real.
I had a great time. It's always good to see you. And I hope to come back.
You want to wish anybody a Happy New Year or anything like that?
Well, I guess. And also, so good to see all of you guys and hang out. And yeah, Happy New Year to y'all and to the audience.
Now you're getting it. No. Sorry.
I don't. What do you mean?
Nothing.
Did I do something wrong?
No.
It's been a pleasure, and hey man, let's hang sometime. I don't know if
We always say that, but this time we're going to really do it.
Yeah.
Because it's so busy. It's
Yeah,
so hard.
I feel
And
like-
you have a brand new child.
I do. I have a baby.
6 months old, right?
Yeah.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
I'm so, it's the greatest thing in the world to have children.
I have 0.
You used to be a child.
I
you know
used to
that?
be one.
We're going to take a quick break. You got something in the hopper for us, Vic?
Oh, there's some break video going on.
People are excited about these break videos. What a pleasant surprise they always are. And we'll be back with more show. Jenny Lewis is stopping by, and my elves back here are going to stick around.
It's free for all today. This is a free for all gift to the community.
Get out.
Wow.
The whole show, all 3 hours.
And we
No
got a
paywall.
special guest calling in from this charity that no one's going to want to miss.
Yeah. He might bring friends even.
Really?
Yeah.
All right. Back with more after this.
Jimmy Fallon and Megan Trainor.
It's Christmas time, my dear, and we said no gifts this year. I got one question if you'd let me. What did you get me? Is it a tie, an ugly sweater, matching pajamas, so something better? Is it bougie like Gucci? Man, I thought I had it.
Now, baby, you're looking at it. Come on, wrap me up in your arms. It's Christmas. Wrap me up. You don't need a wish list. Wrap me up. It's like Christmas magic. Wrap me up. I'm the whole damn package. Wrap me up.
I'll go get the ribbons.
Wrap me up. Honey, you don't get it. Wrap me up. You already have it. Wrap me up. I'm the whole damn package. Come on and wrap me up, baby. Come on and wrap me up, baby. You made a nice list and I know you've been waiting. Yeah, I'm a nice gift and I know how to shake it.
We decking halls, cause Santa's coming Christmas Eve. Big shiny balls. Big shiny balls. Big shiny balls. A Maserati.
Do it. Do it.
Shake it.
Just because I love the holidays so much, we're doing it all. Doing it all, darling. I've been looking forward to this for like the whole year, since last year, because last year wasn't the greatest. I'm thankful for them all, but wasn't like my most fun version of Christmas ever. The only home I've ever owned alone, because I owned one with someone else before, but that burnt down. So this year, come hell or high water, we're gonna have fun.
Merry Christmas to you!
I am very festive. I've been very festive since I was little. Festive, fun, Santa Claus, Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer, Frosty the Snowman, all those things. Festive. Extra festive. Fun, festive. Real fun and festive. Really festive, fun and festive Christmas songs. This is really a festive holiday. No, very much a very festive holiday. The festive ensemble for New Year's Eve, the Bellini note, because that's something, it's very festive. And having all these festive callers call in. Did you see when I came out in the sled? Yeah. That was like my favorite moment. Honestly, though, I know it's over the top, but that's how festive I like these very festive up tempos, festive and fun.
Have you tried
Some
the
of the
lasagna?
songs I wanted to
It's
be
my
very
favorite.
festive. I'm very festive. I'll admit it. In case you didn't get that by now.
thing.
What about my part? What about the Christmas Queen?
Merry Christmas.
Are you going to let all this beauty go to waste?
Ho, ho, ho.
What about the Christmas Queen?
What are they? Those are the right kind. I told you, shut down, you black one.
You don't look so good, buddy. Are you okay?
Merry Christmas to you.
What about the Christmas Queen?
Honey, don't be silly. I spend plenty of time with the kids. The hell? Is that a freaking Grinch? Oh, looks like I've been bit by Grinch.
Oh no, I'm probably gonna turn into a Grinch from my Grinch bite. Whoa, no way! I'm a freaking Grinch! It feels like time to go around town and be Grinch. Hey, what you are doing sucks. Christmas sucks. Fuck you. I'm Grinch.
Honey, I think we just got Grinched.
Yes, by the looks of it, dear, that is a Grinch, and he indeed mocked our love of Christmas.
A ski-ba-doo-bow, dee-ba-dee-ba-doo-doo. A ski-ba-doo-bow, dee-ba-dee-ba-doo-doo. A ski-ba-dee-ba-doo-dow, ski-ba-doo-dow, doo-ba-doo-dow-dow. A ski-ba-doo-Grinch. I've been spending so much time as Grinch. What a great life change this has turned out to be.
Are we so sure about that now, Stephen?
Santa? Fuck you. I'm a Grinch now. You're my sworn enemy now.
Oh, candy cane crumpets, that's bullshit and you know it. Let me ask you, Stephen, when was the last time you saw your children?
I spend plenty of time with my kids.
Look at you, Stephen. You've been bit by Grinch. You're all green and strange now. This ain't it, Chief. Take the antidote.
No, I'm Grinch now.
Take the antidote, Stephen.
No, I am Grinch.
Stephen, take the antidote. Your heart is 3 times smaller, and not just metaphorically. You have dangerously altered your cardiovascular system.
You need to take the antidote and come home. Please, Stephen.
Dada, please come be with us for Christmas.
Why are you all green and scary, Dada?
I'm sorry. I know I should spend more time with you. I've been so caught up with work and the hustle and bustle of everyday society. I just thought this was an opportunity to let loose and engage in some unadulterated Grinchery. But I took it too far and almost lost the ones who...
He's emotionally distracted. Quick, jab him, Santa.
Ho, ho, ho!
Grinch bites are a sweet holiday treat, delicious for the whole family. Visit moreorlesscooking.com/Grinch-bites for a recipe that will have you running around town like a freaking Grinch.
Come in.
Hello, everybody. Am I in? Oh, I'm not plugged in. Sorry, everybody. Rick, tell us about your week.
Who's that? Me? I can't hear.
Tell us about your weed.
Oh, my week?
Your weed.
Oh, my weed. I like weed. I don't know. I think it's a pretty good thing. I don't know.
You a weed head?
I am. I'm a big weed head. Matt hates it so much. He gets mad.
You ever green out?
What is that? No, I don't think I have. What does that mean?
Ooh.
I think like
a
basically
blackout?
Yeah, blackout.
Oh,
on
and you're
weed.
just like
Whoa. I've greened out
Yeah?
at a Kings of Convenience show at Spaceland in the bathroom. Just
But what does that mean? Did you like
you
pass
just pass out? Yeah.
Oh, wow.
no.
I've greened out like 3 times. Oh my god.
Greened out.
Green.
I
I
greened
like
out
this term.
once.
You
I
greened
greened out once, yeah.
It happened to my wife.
She greened out.
Greened out at one of my shows.
Oof.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, Matt was there for that.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
Crazy.
Poor
Ruined
thing.
my fucking night.
It did ruin the hang after.
Wow.
I had everything planned.
So you have to be high to see you. Is that what it is? Or no, you don't want to be high to see you because then that'll happen.
Yeah.
You know?
How about that show in Louisville? A poor guy he passed out.
Oh, that poor guy. Good thing I had my fan there. I turned that on, cool everyone off.
Louisville.
Yeah.
Louisville.
Louisville.
Well, Jenny Lewis is here. We just did a soft launch on Jenny Lewis in the studio. Mrs. Claus and Jay is behind me. You know what? I'm just going to get it out of the way. What the hell is your name? Catherine.
It's
Sorry.
okay.
I can't keep everything straight. Nobody tells me anything. I wiped my ass.
It's really
Toilet paper. I had a song idea this morning in the shower.
Okay.
Shitting in the shower. Shitting in the shower. That's what I do. Let all down the drain goes all of my poo.
Does it though?
Yeah, how do you? Yeah.
Well,
that's
I was.
impressive.
Maybe we've done this as a bit. Have we ever done this as a bit?
Actually, shit in the shower.
Yeah.
Yeah, we've shit in the shower.
No,
we
like
weren't
as
filming at the time.
Like, can you design the drain so it's just a hole?
Pierre, who you know from
Yes.
Rilo Kiley,
Shits in the shower.
No, he dated a woman who, he has a friend who shits in the shower and then just kind of squishes it down the drain.
Oh my god, it's like a
awful.
cheese grater.
Oh,
You can just take off the little grate.
that's what
on
I'm.
there.
I'm literally in my bathroom, like
yeah.
looking. I mean, my shower today, looking at that because my drain is right in the middle.
Right.
Now it doesn't work if you have a drain that's at maybe the end. Maybe it will.
It works.
But it's all going to the same place, right? Theoretically.
Do they separate those things, or do they all go
Back
to
into our
Santa
drinking
Monica?
water. It's going back.
No.
In. Eventually, it does.
I think it's all
all
your
goes out to the street,
All
yeah.
the things go out into the
I
same.
just had a big plumbing issue at my house, and I discovered that it all goes to the same place. out
Yes,
to
you
the
got
street.
roots out there.
Big roots.
Always roots.
Yeah.
Roots.
Roots. Jenny Lewis, known you a long time. We did a lot of fun things together.
Yes.
Over the years.
We did our telethon.
The telethon, which you can watch, and I turned that on the other day. It's on YouTube. Watch the whole thing.
It's long.
Were you weren't at that?
I wasn't at that,
Listen
but
to
that
who
is
it-
good.
Listen to who you've seen.
Did
it.
you watch it?
Yeah, I've seen it.
The whole thing?
I've seen it, yeah.
It is insane.
It's good.
You got Beck in there, Jeff Goldblum,
Jason Schwartzman.
Jason Schwartzman, King Tough,
David Arquette. You wrestled
David Arquette, wrestling with, yeah. What was that even for? Your record.
For my
But
record.
there was a charity involved.
Yes, the Downtown Women's Center. But initially you pitched it as a 12-hour.
That's what Eric and
I remember.
Eric
Yes.
Tornicola and I co-created that thing.
Yes.
And it was, the Jerry Lewis telethon is, what was that? Is that 12 hours? 24 hours?
Longer.
I don't know.
How do they do it? Much bigger, much more infrastructure involved in the. Was it ever? Were we playing with the name? Were we playing with the idea that Jerry Lewis, Jenny Lewis?
Yes.
Is that where that's where it comes from?
Yes.
Okay, that's just occurring to me now.
This was your idea. Yeah, it was you.
All right, you're a big Jerry Lewis fan.
I am. Ladies. Oh, that's terrible.
Oh, there it is.
Terrible
There's the bass
impression.
circle.
Oh, there it is. Oh, there's Jim James. Oh, that bass I actually
course,
sold for, I think I traded it for this guitar.
Mac DeMarco.
Mac DeMarco wearing David Arquette's nudie suit.
I mean, this is like the Traveling Wilburys times 10.
I mean, this is the coolest moment in the whole thing. This
Can we
bass
hear
circle.
I love that shot. Look
Beck
at
loved
Beck.
it.
Loving it.
Jerry Cohen, my godfather, was the Paul Schaefer.
Rest in peace.
Rest in peace, Jerry. Which I was hoping maybe at some point we could cut together some best of Jerry Cohen moments.
From the special.
From the special, yes.
I'll have to
'cause
look
they're-
into who's available to do that. If there's anybody still on salary. That is such a great shot. I think it's the funniest we've ever seen Beck. How come Beck hasn't called you in to produce his big comeback album? or
Nobody
something?
calls me. No, I don't know. I don't know. I grew up on Beck. I understand Beck deeply. I think his music.
You cross paths with him?
I see him at Zebulon sometimes. I've never
Just
met
add him
Beck.
up, he
I've
needs
never
you.
met Beck.
You've never met Beck?
Never met Beck.
Wow.
I don't know.
I met him there, but then that was it.
Can you have him call in now, Tim? See what he's up to?
You know who Beck is starting to look like, and who's starting? Well, I think it's going from Beck this way. Is Michael Cera. There's a Beck.
Yes.
You know that convergence that happened with Robin Williams and Bono? Bono starts looking like Robin Williams, or vice versa. It happens.
Never thought about it. But
Well,
yeah.
start thinking.
Yeah, I'm doing it.
You know who I always see on Instagram is Jeff Garland, but I think it's Harvey Weinstein every single time.
Well, there's a little overlap there
It's
too.
like- yeah, I know.
From what I understand.
Oh, not in More Than Looks, you mean? What?
No, there's things about Jeff Garland that he got thrown off that show
Oh,
because he was.
Oh.
Look.
I like
see
him.
You see it, right?
Yeah.
He was like best friends with Odenkirk growing up. Where's
Jeff
that?
Garland?
Dops.
All right, listen. We had this whole conversation over the break about Jenny Lewis playing a song and when she was going to play it, and everyone said, let's have her play it right after the break, but then we ended up gabbing.
About shitting in the shower.
Yeah, that's my
Thanks.
fault.
Thanks.
So if you don't mind, would you mind playing us a song and then we can talk some more? Take some
Okay.
calls?
I would love to. May I ask who the little doggy is?
Oh, this is Rosie.
Rosie.
This is Rosie. It's my little pup.
Rosie.
Yeah.
And I'm a
This
little
song's for
concerned about
Rosie.
your
Oh,
guitar on
awesome.
that table.
Yeah.
Can we?
Oh, okay.
Because it's starting to.
Just
You got it.
wanted to-
Rado knows.
Oh, thanks, Rado. I got it too.
Okay.
Thanks.
Beautiful.
Rosie, this
And
one's
that's
for you.
Rosie back there.
You go,
Very
Rosie.
sweet. Okay. Should I just start?
Ladies, I'll do the SNL thing. Ladies and gentlemen, Jenny Lewis.
My 40s are kicking my ass and handing them. Oops, messed that up. I'm gonna start that over. One more time.
Ladies. Let's go live. Ladies and gentlemen, Jenny Lewis.
My 40s are kicking my ass and handing them to me in a margarita glass. I was infatuated with an older man, and then I dated a psychopath. So I'm 44 in 2020 and thank God I saved up some money. Time to ruminate like, what the fuck was that? Like a shot of good luck, I got a puppy and a truck. If you feel like giving up, shut up. Get a puppy and a truck. I don't fuck with Mopar, Tesla, or Ford. I'm a Chevrolet Angel Lord. Traded my 64 Malibu for a van. And to tell you the truth, that's the only regret I have. I need a dog that's hypoallergenic, in the poodle mayu and photogenic. Don't shed, don't bark, and can play in the band. Like a shot of good luck, I got a puppy and a truck. If you see us rolling up, thumbs up. Puppy and a truck. I don't got no kids, I don't got no kids, I don't got no roots. I'm an orphan, catch me if you can. I'm lacing up my boots like a shot of good luck. I got a puppy and a truck and some unconditional love like a shot of good luck. Get a puppy and a truck if you see us rolling up. Say what's up. Puppy and a truck.
Thank you, Jenny.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. True. Are we talking? Is this true? Or is this a song? Is this a. What are we talking?
It's true.
Aw, we love true stories and songs.
Yes.
That was beautiful. Is that
Thank
from
you.
2020? That's a couple. That's.
That is, I actually bringing it back to Beck.
Back to Beck.
Back to
That should be the name of his new album, produced by Jonathan Rado.
If you're listening, Beck.
Ooh, that's
Back to
good.
Beck.
Back to Beck.
And when you text Beck, you Bext. Bext Beck. Beck put on a songwriting workshop, a virtual one, with a bunch of artists. And for a week, every day we'd write a song with a Beck prompt. And so the first day of the week songwriting course, it was free form, and I wrote Puppy in a Truck.
And this was for other people. Like, what was the? Explain what this was, because I'm a little confused.
It was just a bunch of artists, and Beck was kind of the ringleader, and it was just to
Just
write
something to
on your
do.
own. Yeah, just something to do because everyone was stuck at home.
Oh, that's so cute.
So it was Adam Green and Sean Lennon and Cass McCombs was there.
And you would do it virtually, or you did it together?
Well, he would send out the prompt, and then we
Why
would.
wasn't I on that list? Come on, man.
So
I did a
go-
thing with
so
him
go
years
ahead.
ago. Well, I didn't do it with him, but he did this thing with McSweeney's where he published sheet music. You remember this?
Yes, song reader.
Song read. He wrote songs and only put the sheet music out, and so you could just take it and make whatever you wanted out of it, or not. There was no official version of it. They were just
There's
cool
no
idea.
production on it. It's
Yeah.
You make it what you want.
Yeah, it's a cool
so
idea.
cool. And then they did a show.
It's true.
It is true.
It's true.
And then he did a show with the songs and his dad conducting because his dad is yeah.
Yeah, he
at
did the
Disney
Serge
Hall.
Gainsbourg records right in the early 70s, I believe.
He did?
I believe so, yeah.
Oh wow, I didn't know that.
Oh, his dad was
did
the
the strings
arranger?
on what's that called? What's his big Serge Gainsbourg big one? I can't remember what it is.
Melody Nelson?
Yeah, that
Melody
one. Yeah.
Nelson.
Look
Yeah.
at you, man.
Very good.
You know more about
if
music
that's
than
true.
Kyle Mooney does.
I don't know if that's true or not, but
Oh, I think it is.
Well, should we take a call? It's been since we're back now. Let's take a listener. I'm sure there's Jenny Lewis freaks out there.
oh, definitely, yeah, and just general freaks. No judgment on Shelby, our next caller. Either way on that subject.
Hi, everyone.
Hi.
Hi. I wanted to ask what's everyone's favorite holiday or Christmas or, non-denominational song
Oh, I thought you were going to say, what's your favorite holiday?
or your favorite holiday. That'll work too.
All right, Jenny, what's your favorite Christmas song?
Well, I just put together a Christmas playlist because I did a little holiday tour.
Oh, so for people walking in,
Yes.
the house music.
For the house music, and it was pretty much Vince Guaraldi
Sure.
mostly. So skating probably, or grandma got run over by a reindeer, which is still pretty good.
I like the Paul McCartney. What's the Paul McCartney one?
Simply Harvey.
That's a good
Wonderful
one.
Christmas Time. Yeah, that's a good.
I'm going classic with, which I just think is a beautiful piece of melody, is Have Yourself a Merry Little Christmas. Yeah. It's a beautiful
You know
piece.
who wrote that?
Irving Berlin.
Mel Torme.
Mel Torme. No, he didn't.
Yes, he did.
No, he didn't. He wrote Chestnuts Roasting on an Open Fire.
Isn't that the same song?
No.
Oh, Have Yourself a Merry. Sorry, guys. Sorry, you're right.
You're also wrong on Beck's dad.
No, I'm not. No, I'm not.
His name is David Campbell. He
Right,
did not
David
work
Campbell.
with Serge.
Oops.
What did David Campbell work on?
Trying to find
He worked with
favorite Christmas song?
Did Sea Change?
He
It's
did
called
Charlotte
the 12,
Gainsbourg.
It's called the 12 Yats of Christmas. It's a New Orleans kind of take on a.
Oh, fun.
It's really fun.
All right. There you go. What's
Can I
yours?
have a follow-up?
Yes, follow up. Please.
Mine is Have Yourself a Merry Little Christmas. I was going to ask, what's your favorite version? Is it the original Judy Garland
Yes.
version or
the
Abby?
Yes, or the Muppets.
Yes. Which would
Have yourself
Oh, right.
a merry little Christmas. You just cut to Jenny. She's shocked.
That's a great Kermit.
It's like Kermit just showed up in the. I feel like I just made your.
On Kermit.
I feel like I just made your year.
You know, there's a really underrated Christmas song, not to be a teacher's pet, but it's a Christmas Suite, I think it's called,
Oh,
by
by
Heidecker and Wood.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a really good.
Yeah, remember that?
Right?
Yeah, that's a good one.
It's a goof on a Christmas song. But,
Campbell's credits are crazy. Tons of stuff. Just to
Beck's dad.
Beck's dad, David Campbell. Look at this. It's like Neil Diamond, Eddie Vedder, Adele, Garth Brooks, Harry Styles.
I want to give a shout out. You would love this guy's videos. I don't know if you know him, and everybody would. We've had him on the show. Pat Finnerty. He does this series on YouTube called "Why This Song Stinks," I think, and he went deep into this Jason Aldean "Try This in a Small Town" song. Do you know this song? You don't know it?
No. Oh, was that the one that had the video that was like,
Yeah.
yeah.
Very overtly racist.
Yes.
Oh man, he digs deep into, and he talks mostly about the music and about the arrangements, but he gets into the whole world of modern country. It's fascinating. The conformity of modern country, because you kind of dip into that genre wise. What do you think?
Well, and I live in Nashville.
You live in Nashville.
Part-time, so I spent most of the pandemic in Nashville locked in my house. And then I would drive down to Broadway with the puppy in the truck and roll up the windows, and everyone was just like partying at Kid Rock's bar down there.
Yeah.
It's like so weird and scary, but fun to do a little drive-by. I'm totally unfamiliar with modern country music because I grew up in LA, so I knew some like Buck Owens stuff, some Bakersfield stuff. So it's totally foreign and not for me.
Yeah.
It's not for me.
Well, he was going to this whole thing about Jason Aldean, how it's like, well, what is it about him? Because his voice sounds like every other country singer. He's not much of a, let's not focus too much on looks, but he's kind of just like look at him. Can we bring him up?
Yeah, I'm trying to find a good
Nothing's
example.
like
sort of a schlubby guy.
Kind of a schlubby guy. He doesn't write his music. And he's not much of a guitar player. So it's like, well, he's one of these guys that has like a city for a house, like one of these he's like living like the Shah of Iran.
And he shows how he moves around the stage, and it's just like not appealing.
And then they showed some live clips of him, and he's like totally out of key, like he's flat and like singing like crap.
In a small town.
Anyways, I recommend the video. It's Pat does it. It's very entertaining. It's very funny, and we love Pat. So check it out. What have you been enjoying this year? What's something that you that you've been like into, or we like to do a recommendation called Rec Center.
Rec Center.
Yeah, like what have you been? I don't want to say obsessed, because who's obsessed with anything? But what do you like?
Who cares about anything anymore? Well, I've been listening to a lot of podcasts
Love
one
podcasts.
I just finished
Mine.
about
Please say office hours. Please say
a
office hours.
missing screenwriter who disappeared in the 90s and was linked to the CIA. And it's this whole story about this guy that went missing, but more importantly, the CIA's involvement with Hollywood and how like a bunch of these shows came out of CIA consults. And they sort of got in there, like Alias was like, the CIA was involved in that, like improving the public image of the CIA. Yeah.
Cool. Fascinating.
So he's on this show on
Are they getting
location.
funding through? Like what?
Yes. So apparently they funded Animal Farm, the cartoon version, and changed the ending.
Really?
So where it's like not pro-communist at the end.
Oh my God.
So this screenwriter who went missing, and then I won't spoil it for you. He's doing a show with Tommy Lee Jones in like Georgia on location, and Tommy Lee Jones's cousin was in the CIA. So he becomes friends with this guy who was the Hollywood liaison
Wow.
to the CIA. Pretty cool.
That's crazy.
All right. Well,
What's that podcast called?
She's not
it's
allowed
on
to say
the
we're going to
Binge
get killed.
Plus.
Witnessed, Fade to Black.
That's it.
All right, there we go.
Yes.
Wow. Tom Lee Jones was college roommates with Al Gore.
Thank you.
If that makes any sense. I
He
don't know.
seems
He's very connected.
Like he's in there,
Yeah,
you know?
yeah.
The Siegfried and Roy podcast. Have you listened to that one? That
No,
one's
that sounds cool.
amazing.
I'm writing all
That's,
this down.
Wild,
This kind of
Wild
sounds a little
Things.
like a little true crimey.
Yeah.
Okay, fair enough.
A little bit true crimey, but more just their story and their relationship, which is really
Cool.
something special.
And are they both
Vegas.
dead?
They are, and they died relatively close to one another, as happens with soulmates.
But one was mauled by a tiger.
Yes, Roy.
Roy was mauled and killed?
No.
Okay,
But
survived.
Injured, gravely injured. And when they went to the hospital in Las Vegas, somehow Penn got the call, Penn Gillette, to do the press.
To do
he
the,
was like
to
talking.
do the surgery. See if I remember how to do this. You're healed. Interesting. Small world out there. Rado, what about you? What do
I recommend?
Yeah.
Oh, that's a good question. Well, since Jenny's sitting right here, I've been listening to Acid Tongue, your album Acid
great
Tongue, a
so-
lot.
Great record.
And,
Great song.
Yeah, great song, great album, and I've been kind of listening to that just a lot.
Get the hell out.
Yeah.
You came in, and you know what?
didn't have
I'm going to be a witness to this because you said I'm a huge fan.
I'm a huge fan of Jenny Lewis. Right here.
Shall I baxt?
You know what was
Vex-
funny?
yeah.
I did this
This is all
thing
just to
a
get
few
to
weeks
Vex.
ago with Waxahachie and these other artists, and one of them covered a Rilo Kiley song. Do you know about this?
No.
Yes.
Waxahachie or the other artist?
The other-
Or
but
Morby?
it-
Was it Morby? No.
It wasn't Morby. It was somebody who did this, and I can't remember what song it was, but they treated it. They were. I mean, this is going to age us. We're all, me and you, we're getting older, and now you're getting people. They're like, I grew up with this. This was my song when I was 16. This is my favorite song. That's what they said. But that's kind of cool. It was
Allison? Was it Allison?
no,
Oh.
it was maybe. I'll find out.
Was it emo? It was probably pretty emo.
Pretty emo.
It was from back then.
Yeah.
Which I just, my keyboard player, Jess Nolan, we were talking about emo, and I was like, emo, emotional. She was like, that's
Never
what that
put
means?
that together.
Put it together.
Emo for me was like in the 90s, it was like hardcore. Like emo was a little different. It was more like, because then it became more kind of punk.
Like melodic.
Yeah.
Like Promise Ring. That's probably the
Oh,
second
yeah.
wave of, but the first wave is maybe Rites of Spring or.
Yes. Joan of Arc.
Joan of Arc, that's it.
Look at me.
And this is sort of like a Fugazi sort of,
Yes.
right? Like post.
We have a real expert on this subject on the line right now, in fact.
Are you serious?
tell
I didn't
us.
mean to do any kind of transition.
Who's the first emo band?
Let's
That's
ask
a good question.
Steve Albini himself. He
Wait,
would know.
what?
Steve Albini's
Hi, everybody.
Hey!
There he is.
Steve.
Steve.
I'm the one waving.
Nice to see you. Can you get more sunlight in behind you so we can make you full silhouette?
I can fill the screen. We have natural light in the studio. How exciting is that?
There's that famous Chicago sun, winter sun.
Yeah.
How are you, man?
So far, so good.
Well, we're going to try to keep it that way. Nice to see you again. Steve did our live Chicago show.
Yeah, I had no idea you were so firmly medium tier live show popular. Like you really pack those mid-sized venues.
Yeah, it was a pretty small room. Thank you, but it was sold out.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I
man.
know.
That's what matters. Whoever books your shit has you completely dialed for the venue size.
Yeah, it's like we
standing room only everywhere from Omaha to New York City.
Well, it was like standing room only, and there was zero interest. And once those tickets were sold, zero people tried to buy tickets after that. I've got a big younger hot producer here, Jonathan Rado. Are you familiar with him?
No.
Good. Hey, Steve.
Well.
I've been to
Electrical
Did that sound
Audio.
as excitedly dismissive as I intended?
Yeah. You.
I apologize.
You just ruined his poor little life.
No, that's what you want out of Steve Albini.
I don't keep up on things. So if you've done anything in the last 30 years or so, I probably don't know about it.
Don't worry about it, Steve.
He's in heaven. He's going to be jerking off to this call for. I mean, not literally.
I'm jerking.
Join the club.
You know who Jenny Lewis is?
As I said.
Right. But you know somehow who I am, and I'm a fairly recent. I'm not that much of a dinosaur.
This is going to embarrass him if he finds out about it. But you have a champion in the building.
Who?
There's an engineer at our studio named Greg Norman, who has been here since before the very beginning.
Oh, wow.
And he is a vocal evangelist for you and your causes.
Yeah. Well, but you're aware, you have an awareness, but we talked about all this. We've already gone over this.
No, I still don't know anything.
Right.
Don't get me wrong.
Right.
But yeah.
Tim, do you want to tell them some of the stuff you've done in the past?
No, I don't. I don't.
Oh, I went down a rabbit hole when you invited me on the last time. I went down a rabbit hole. I even like conferred with some mutual friends of ours. And I'm like, is this guy on the level? He seems like kind of like it could be mean even. You know, it was great. It was and you have a sterling reputation among our mutual friends.
Thank you, my friend. I saw you. I've been seeing a lot of you on YouTube because you sat down with Conan O'Brien and the Nirvana gang and did a whole big breakdown with them about making In Utero. So
yeah, if it means anything, if it means anything to you, I also didn't know who Conan O'Brien was.
It doesn't mean anything to me.
Yeah, that was the tallest company that I'd ever been in.
Yeah, well, Chris there too.
Yeah, Chris is like 6'8", and Conan is 6'5" or 6'6", and then they had a production person there who was like 6'7". It was like I said this before, but I felt like Grumpy from the
dwarves,
Snow White, you know.
Well, so what are you cooking up? You got something?
There's an annual fundraiser show for the charity that my wife operates, Poverty Alleviation Charities. They do a thing every Christmas called Letters to Santa, where they deliver money to poor people. And there's a fundraiser every year for it. And this year, and traditionally it has been a 24-hour marathon show, which is a truly psychedelic experience for everyone involved. And this year, the 24-hour marathon is going to be in Los Angeles at the Elysian Theater this weekend. So I'm taking a trip out there for that. I'm excited to see how weird it gets in LA because it got extremely weird while we were doing it here in Chicago.
I want to pop down there at like 3 a.m. and see what's happening.
Yeah, 3 a.m. is still like sort of on the cusp of normal.
Right.
Like the breakfast crowd. That's where it gets.
Oh, maybe
really
that's better. Maybe I'll wake up and come on down because it's not far from where I am.
because people stop in on their way to work. They're ready. They're bright and energetic, and they stop in. And then there are people there who are like, near zombified from having been up and trying to be, on stage for, at that point, 18 or 20 hours. It's just, it really does change the way people behave and the way they see the world and all the interconnections that they make in their brain. Like, improvisers have these really quick synapses where they like make connections and react really quickly. And then when they're exhausted, that part of their brain is still trying to do it, but then it's just like sort of thudding against the wall. You know?
Well, where do people get tickets for that? Can you do? I mean, obviously, it lives outside of that night. You can donate online.
There's a link, and I think there's going to be a live stream at the link, which is letterscharity.com. Letterscharity.com.
Yeah.
And there should be a link to donate there, and I think there's going to be a live stream there. The live stream is also entertaining because nobody is paying attention. Everybody forgets that there's a live stream underway, so people are doing stuff that could get them in a lot of trouble. Generally,
who's doing it? Give me a name. Give me a.
I actually have a nearly complete list on my phone.
I wasn't asked, by the way.
Mick Jagger.
Mick Jagger's doing it?
David Bowie.
Yeah, David Bowie. Nick Santos, Matt Walsh, Jerry O'Connell, Bob Odenkirk, Jerry Minor, me, you know about that one, Laura Kraft, Fred Armisen, Mary Sohn,
You could really feel my name in there somewhere, but for some reason it's not.
Yeah, like down here, the type gets a lot smaller, and I can imagine it in there somewhere.
You son of a bitch! Nice. We should do like an Abbott and Costello routine, you and me, like do a tour.
There's going to be myriad musical guests, including Corey Hansen and Nina Nastasio, one of my favorite singers on earth. Shannon Lay, Robbie Fulks, who was a regular at the Chicago version of the marathon show. Papa M, meaning Dave Pajo, formerly of Slint, but in his solo performances. Just loads and loads of entertainment and
amazing.
And like I said, that like seeing people on the verge of exhaustion is another way to admire them. You get to see a facet of their personality that you wouldn't get otherwise. It's like the first time you see your dad drunk. It's like, whoa, you are like that sometimes.
Yeah. The first time I saw my dad drunk was kind of a violent experience, but I don't want to necessarily go back to that. But anyway. Could you answer this quick question? Who's the first? Give me the first emo band. Who's the first emo band?
So, people started throwing that term around in the late '80s when there were bands that were kind of like moody and atmospheric, like the band Slint, for example, where there was like an emotional component to their music.
Yeah.
And a lot of the bands that were later called emo bands were influenced by that era of bands. So. I would have to say, I mean, it's dismissive, but I would say that Slint is probably patient zero for that kind of aesthetic.
Okay. We're on the record. You're on the record. Wow. We're putting out the definitive guide to emo, and that's what we're leading with. That's the book.
There was a band from San Francisco around that time called A Minor Forest, and in their earliest incarnation, they were kind of a slavish Slint tribute band.
Wow.
And they had a demo cassette that had a bunch of these early songs on it that was sort of circulating among their circle of friends. And I had heard it. And my friend Tim Idiot from the band Silkworm at the time, he was friends with them, and he had this cassette, and they had labeled it Porno Slint because there were a lot of songs with really perverse sexual overtones, but the music sounded like Slint. So I like to think of that as like the start of the Slint aesthetic being corrupted.
Right.
First as Porno Slint, and later by Crying Slint.
All right. Well, listen, we've got a big-time modern producer here, Rado. Rado, do you have any questions for Steve Albini? This is your one and only chance.
Steve, what was it like working on In Utero? No, I don't know. No, go
So
for it.
the number one thing that I can say about working on In Utero was that it was perfectly normal. The number two thing I can say about working on In Utero is their checks didn't bounce.
Nice.
Major label.
Sub Pop.
No, it had nothing to do with the major label. Like they made that record entirely out of their own pocket.
Oh,
Really?
they had it buttoned down. They had like
they had their shit together. You know, they had money in the bank. They were
Nice.
like, let's go make a record and not worry about getting permission. It was pretty awesome.
Amazing.
Well, thank you so much for joining us.
Some breaking news actually here
Okay.
regarding Steve and the
It's
charity.
sold out.
No, just to clarify, we're
Wow, you sold out the Elysian Theater, all 160 seats.
still plenty of tickets. So just
still
to
plenty of-
clarify, we're doing these super chats, which Steve may or may not know about because it's
People are sending us money throughout the show.
sending money, and we're going to pass it along. And I believe there's a celebrity joke teller who will call in if we can raise, I don't know, let's say $50 in the next 5 minutes. George Wendt from Cheers
serious?
will call in.
Oh, come on, $50. Can you?
100.
Let's
Come
do
on, yeah,
300.
I mean-
300.
Yeah,
Let's-
draw the bowl a
Come
little
on.
here.
Let's do
Is
it.
this really George Wendt? How do we know it's?
Let's do it for the.
Yeah, George-
let's do it for
George
what
Wendt
we
is
can.
a friend of ours.
Let's do it for whatever we can imagine the Norm's tab was at the end of Cheers. How about that?
$50. My
Matt, this producer of ours. Talk about bad producers.
Oh, someone just gave 50. Someone
Well,
alone.
that happened fast.
Yeah, keep going.
Yeah, let's get George Wendt on the show.
Body walk out onto the stage and play the video, and he's just like looking out. It was just made me giggle. I
All
was
right,
giggling
stop.
a lot.
Well, you don't have to be here to witness this, do you, Steve?
I mean, I am interrupting a productive session right now in order to do this. Maybe I should get back to it.
Who do you
to
got
my
in the
client.
studio?
Yeah, I'm in the studio
But
at
who do you-
work, hard at work.
Who you
That's
got?
how much I love you people.
Who do you got? You can't say.
I'm generally pretty demure about tarnishing my client's reputation by associating them with me. So
Okay, fair enough.
I'll let them bring it up if they want to.
We'll speculate. We'll let you go and then speculate for the rest of the
Whatever
show.
your wildest guess is, it's absolutely correct.
Okay. We got Bob Dylan in the studio today, folks. Pretty cool.
Reformed Beatles. We got Ringo.
The sons. You got Zach, Sean,
Yeah.
Julian, and James.
James, right.
James.
one.
Jeremy Renner.
All right, Steve. Thank you so much. Maybe I'll see you over the weekend. Maybe I'll pop in.
Man, that would be fun and exciting.
Yeah. All right. Talk to you
All right.
later.
See you then.
The great Steve Albini. Did you know? You didn't know that was coming.
No, I didn't know that was coming. That was nice.
We have a nice report. He did the show in Chicago and didn't know him, only knew by reputation, and he was really fun. We kind of got into it a little bit. He speaks his mind.
Yeah, he's out there.
Yeah.
Can't someone say what they think and I say what I think and we just decide like what makes sense and what doesn't make sense based on our own interpretations?
Okay, sure. Whatever you want. All right. How's our charity thing going? Is
It's
it
going
working?
great. Someone matched the 50. We had two people give $50 each. Taco Bell Wi-Fi gave 50.
So we're looking for
Eli gave us
300
50.
is our
Let's hit 300.
300, and then we get. I hate to reduce people to the character they played on TV, but
Yeah, Norm himself. Do you want? I have a gift for you also, Tim. Do you want your gift?
Yes, I want a gift.
Okay. Wes, give me 1 sec to line it up here. Oh, sorry.
I got that damn song of yours stuck in my head now.
The puppy one?
Yeah.
All right, here we go. Here's your gift.
I don't want this.
Hello, Tim Heidecker. This is Phil Braun, just calling, sending a video message to you to send a message to wish you a Merry Christmas and thanks for all the good Thanks for all the good work that you do on office hours. On office hours. Merry Christmas, Tim Heidecker from Phil.
There you go.
Thank you. That was nice. That was nice.
Oh wait, there's Phil on Zoom too. Look at that. That doesn't make a lot of sense.
Hey everybody,
Did you get my message?
Yeah, we literally just watched it a few seconds ago. Thank you very much. Very thoughtful. Sorry, it seemed
Good.
like you were distracted by other things going on, but that's okay.
Well, it kind of was. I mean, Matt was texting me during the recording there, so I apologize for that. He had sort of reached out to me. He wanted me to do a kind of a last-minute video message to wish you Merry Christmas, and I said, sure, I'll do it. And I've been kind of tied up, busy here lately, so did that a little bit ago, and then sent it in. So hope you guys enjoyed it.
Yeah, like I said, it was very thoughtful. Thank you very much, and Merry Christmas to you too. Happy holidays. Thanks, Phil. Have a great New Year, and all the best to you.
Yeah, I appreciate it. But while I'm here, because I wanted to be on the Zoom, I didn't want to just do the video. That was Matt's request. I wanted to call in and do that for him, but I also just want to be here live on the show because I'm here every year on the Christmas show. So, but I do have a little bone to pick with you.
Here we go.
The song that you guys made, I've been getting messages from people saying you might have ripped me off on a Christmas song here. You guys made maybe last week?
Yes, well, I'm sorry. Our guests might not watch the show religiously like everybody else watching, but we did an impromptu songwriting session last week with MJ Lenderman and Wednesday, and who else was here for that? Vic was here, and Rachel Colley was here, and we wrote we sat here and just from nowhere we wrote a song, and it was a lot of fun.
Well, out of nowhere, it doesn't sound like out of nowhere. From what I hear, or what I understand, is because I've been working on a Christmas song, and it sounds very similar to what you guys wrote, or supposedly wrote, or maybe, I don't know if you just made it off the fly or not. It doesn't sound like it, but so I'm a little upset by that, and think.
You think we ripped you off? You're thinking. How would I have known what song? I don't know.
How would you have known?
You could watch the video in real time. We made up the song, like.
Do we have a clip of that?
I'm on the show all the time, and we communicate every once in a while, and I'm guessing somehow you got it, but I don't know. But it's similar. It's so similar.
We did it. All right. No
Is this it?
more of the song. The point. Let's put it all. New Year's Eve. What you believe.
Oh my God.
See, this is us writing the song, right?
Yeah, the proof is right there.
Here's a little piece of the actual song that we wrote.
No Christmas, no Hanukkah, put Santa in a yarmulke, no dreidels, no jingle bells, no menorah, sitting on the shelf.
Okay. It's like an anti-Christmas song.
Good.
It's like the idea of it being like, let's just focus on New Year's. We have New Year's, we can all celebrate New Year's. But what are you saying, Phil?
Yeah, there's just no question. I mean, it's the same tune as I was doing on my Christmas song. The lyrics and everything, very similar.
Let's hear it. I mean,
it's in the what's the tune? What's the tune of your song? You call it the note, or you call it the tune?
Melody.
You call it the melody?
Mm-hmm. Some do.
I mean, I don't know what you call. I don't know all the chord names and stuff, but it's like I know this one. Can you see this one?
Yeah.
Where you put your fingers
it's like you're
this.
trying to do a G.
It's like you're making a G on the wrong fret.
Yeah.
Oh.
There you go.
Move it up one.
God, it hurts. That's it, right?
Nope.
This is G. Like, you got musicians there. You can verify that right there. And this is mine. It goes no oxygen, no sunlight. Gotta wear helmets. Why can't there be Christmas in outer space.
All right. You're saying you wrote that before? It sounds like you reverse engineered this as like.
No. I've been working on this since September.
And how would I have heard that? Are you saying you sent that to us?
No, I don't. I don't record. I don't write stuff down because that's the surest way you're going to get music stolen is if you put it on paper. So I keep it all up here.
Right. So how would I have accessed that?
Well, somewhere you heard me playing it somehow. I don't know.
Goodbye, Phil. Thank you. Happy New Year.
Vacuums. It's all the same.
Yeah, it's similar. Yeah. Well, what do they call that? Parallel thinking?
Parallel thinking.
Yeah,
No, not parallel, but you're going to hear from my lawyer he knows music, and he told me this is just like what you guys did, so you'll be hearing from me about this pretty soon, I think.
Okay, sounds good. Look forward to it. Thank you, Phil. All the
Merry
best.
Christmas.
Happy holidays.
And
Guess
happy
what,
holidays.
folks? We hit 300, and
Wow.
George Wendt is here.
Mr. Wendt?
Wow.
The great one. Can you
I gotta
unmute on your side, George? Just click to unmute.
I have an interesting story about George Wendt that I hope he doesn't mind me sharing.
He is attempting to unmute. You should see. Are you on an iPhone? Is that what's going on? Like tap the screen.
This future that we live in, where it feels like we all got Zoom yesterday.
No, I muted him again.
Like
Wait,
it's just-
sorry. Unmute again.
Use cellular data.
Yeah.
There it is.
George Wendt. Oh my goodness, I'm starstruck.
You'll get over it.
Can I ask you a question?
Sure.
We met. Do you recall meeting me in Kansas City this summer or this spring?
Wait a minute. Who is this?
Tim. This is Tim Heidecker.
Oh, Tim. Yeah.
Because you sat next to me at this event, and
I
I
totally remember.
I was starstruck, and I said, "I am Tim," and you go, "I know," and I was like, "Well, how do you know? You know who I am?"
Indeed, I do.
Oh, see this, Vic. Come on, that's pretty cool. Well, it's an honor to have you, sir. You're a legend, one of the greats. How are you? How are your holidays going?
I'm fresh as a daisy as always, but no, I'm falling apart. What can I got to be honest.
No, I'm sorry to hear that. Well, we've raised some money in honor of the Letters for Santa here that you're associated with. Do you know the Steve Albini character?
Yes, I do.
He's as my dad would say, he's a pip. Nothing but trouble.
Real beauty.
He's a beauty, this one. And we raised some money for the charity for the Letters to Santa, and how we reeled everybody in was saying that you would tell us a joke.
Oh God. Okay. All right.
It wasn't my idea.
No. I figured it was going to be that, but I thought it was going to be Sunday or something. But fine. This is good. All my jokes are just not suitable for anything.
That's okay.
The only ones I can remember are the most offensive jokes.
Okay, well, these aren't directed at like racial groups of people, are they?
Let me think. Are Nazis a racial group?
Oh, we can take shots at Nazis. I'm okay with that.
We're good with.
Okay, knock knock.
Who's there?
The Gestapo.
The Gestapo who?
I asked the question.
There it is. That's a good one. I love that. That's a classic. So, George, you're going to be at this thing over on this weekend?
I might be too decrepit to be involved. No, actually, what happened is, turns out I have a conflict. It
happens.
You sit on your ass, for 6 months on strike or whatever.
Yeah.
And then, 2 gigs at the same time. It's weird.
Are you in Chicago or are you in L.A.?
I'm in L.A. at the moment.
You are. Look at you. Well, maybe we can get you in the studio sometime next year.
Oh, I would love that.
Matt, get on it.
I would love that too.
All right, sir. Thank you for doing this. And
no sweat.
We love and appreciate you.
I wish I had better jokes than I do.
Well,
but, oh man,
we can
they're
imagine.
all awful.
Wait, I had a good one. I think I read this joke. Oh, this joke was pretty good. Let me see if I can remember it real quick. See if it's a cute one, but it's also kind of dirty. A chicken and an egg had sex, and afterwards the egg's smoking a cigarette, and I said, "Well, I think we just settled that argument."
Yeah.
Hey, that's pretty good, huh?
Pretty funny.
I like that creepy sicko laugh there. You're picturing that chicken and egg fucking. All right, sir.
See you now.
Happy holidays.
Good work, kiddo.
Thank you. Look at that. That was great.
Nice. And Steve wanted to clarify it's letterscharity.org.
All right.
That's
Letterscharity.org.
Which we linked to it. Thanks for all those
Steve
donations,
Albini.
folks.
George Wendt.
Amazing.
All these heavy hitters. Have you ever run into that? Have you ever do a cheers? Vic found a Belvedere of yours.
Yeah.
We don't want to look at that.
We can't. I don't mind.
You don't mind?
Oh, do you have it, man?
What was Christopher Hewitt like?
Yeah.
Wesley?
I can't recall. But I can recall being on Webster.
Really? You were on Webster?
Yeah. Yes, and Emmanuel Lewis. We shared the same last name. Very
Right.
sweet.
Did that come up in conversation on set?
I brought it up.
I would like to point out that Vic sent the entire episode in the text thread, all 24 minutes.
And it was this little tiny file, like a little,
all right.
like a real, what do you call it? Real media
Did anyone
player
else
version.
have it? No.
I actually have no memory of that at all.
You know, I watched like a minute of it just to see
sure,
it.
yeah.
But what really made me laugh about, or really felt was strange, and maybe this is obvious to everybody, but the scene that you're in, it's with the kid. What's his name? Wesley, right? Wesley.
Bryce
And
Beckham.
Here we go.
And here's what made me laugh was and this is not just about Belvedere. This is like sitcoms in general. But they give Wesley a witty line. They give him some joke line, and you have a room full of adults laughing at a child's probably like mediocre line. Like the sound of a man laughing at that.
So bad. He
Watch
came
this.
after the first
And he
year.
laughed.
Thing is, we just started junior high. Now I got to start wearing an erector set in my mouth.
Imagine a man sitting there going
Nobody
like,
cares who I'm braces or not. I already made a lot of new friends. Anyways, I'll put my books away and then I'll go to the cafeteria together.
here she comes.
Hi, Wesley.
Oh, hi, Kimberly.
You better be careful. Mr. Jones is still pretty mad at you.
Yeah, well, I didn't know a Bunsen burner could go that high.
So I was gonna eat out on the lawn. You wanna come?
I promised I'd eat in the cafeteria with Miles and his friends.
You mean the heavy metal group?
Huh?
That's so sweet of you, Wesley. Treating them like normal people.
So you want to come with us?
No, thanks.
Ouch. All right, that's
I played that character on many shows. And usually one or two scenes. On Growing Pains, I was Ben Seaver's first kiss.
Wow.
Oh, cool.
That's the dad? When did you stop? Was it
I was a 19.
great theme song?
Yeah.
Sorry, I have to
Great,
say great
great.
theme song.
Who wrote this theme song?
Randy Newman.
No, it's Leon Red.
No, it was. I
No,
forget who it was.
It is Leon
wasn't.
Redbone.
It is actually
Oh,
Leon.
it's
Red-
Leon-
He didn't
Leon
write it
Redbone.
though. He didn't write it.
Leon Redbone.
Yeah, it's him singing too. Big get.
Wow, what a song. What a tune.
They don't do that. I was watching old Monk
Squall,
episodes, and
wow,
that's
wow.
Randy Newman.
Yeah.
Oh, is it Monk?
Yeah, the theme song to Monk is Randy Newman.
So I had a good question for Jenny. When did you stop? What was it? A natural, organic thing? Was it just was it mutual? Not to say mutual, but was it like music? You were doing music, and that's what you wanted. Where were you at that point?
Well, Blake and I had started Rilo Kiley. I was 17 when I met Blake, and I'd been writing music and recording on a little 4-track for years. And I went up to do this film Foxfire in Portland, and I took Blake with me, and we would do these little performances in the hotel room for the crew.
Oh, cute.
And the shoot was also kind of weird, and just the two things converged, and then I just kind of made a commitment to
jumping all in.
Yeah, which took up all of my time. You know,
Right,
we got in
right.
the van, and
Right.
it's true. I did
And so
trade my
your
assistant
agent
for-
would be like, "There's this thing coming up," and you say, "I can't do it because I'm doing this other thing."
I just ghosted, basically.
Wow.
My agent, yeah. And then Blake and
Did
I.
anyone ever tell you you're making a huge mistake?
My family.
Really? But they've come to accept who you are.
True, I
And
did.
so
Trade
maybe
my
your
assistant
agent
for-
would be like, "Wow, rare miss from Captain over there."
Was that me? Was that my
Oh, what
very
that
annoying
was.
voice? Yeah. So that was that. And then Blake and I were asked. This was sort of like a pivotal moment in Rilo Kiley, where we were asked to be on the OC and play as the band in the the Peach Pit version on the OC.
Yeah.
And we said no to that. And I think maybe Death Cab ended up doing it, and it really helped with their. But
you
our
said
reasoning,
no because you thought it was lame.
well, we thought it would be confusing because we were both actors, and so we
Right.
wanted to be.
Oh, Blake was an actor too.
Yes, he was on Salute Your Shorts.
Oh yeah.
I'm already aged out of that. Whatever
Yes.
that
I
show
just
was.
I just bought a
I'm a little
T-shirt
old
from
for that.
Donkey Lips, so that's from.
All right,
from the
gets
show.
to the drop
Lips.
of Vic saying, "I just bought a T-shirt from Donkey Lips." 'cause-
Who was working at the magic shop at Universal City Walk maybe 20 years ago. And I went in there. I
okay.
was like, oh my gosh,
There
it's
he is.
Donkey Lips. I'm in a band with Blake. And so when we first started playing at Spaceland, our first gig was at Spaceland, opening
Right.
for the Beachwood Sparks, which they were
Wow.
like the hipster band
Sure,
in
yeah,
town. And from the crowd, someone yelled, "Salute your shorts."
Oh,
It was
yeah.
so embarrassing. We got
Yeah.
heckled.
Sure,
So
I
we
can
didn't want to
imagine.
be on the OC because
I can imagine that being like a albatross around you in those early days. People like laughing at, or not laughing at you, but associating you with that. So maybe it was the right move. But yeah, some of those things where you're just like, this seems lame, but then the bands that do it navigate that and actually use it, like that doesn't end up hurting them. What about this Foxygen? Done? Coming back? Reunion?
There's a sliver of something going on. I'll say that.
I love how that Pitchfork thing. That was the craziest thing I've ever seen.
Which one?
So Pitchfork goes and
they took away our score.
They reassessed scores.
Oh, no.
And they took a point or something off of your.
More than a point.
Yeah,
They
like
really
what?
degraded us.
It's the craziest thing I've ever seen.
Yeah.
I think I wrote you about
degraded
that.
the
They
review.
gave us the best new music when it came out, and then a couple years later,
More than
bumped
a
it
couple
down-
years later, like
8 years later, bumped it down to like a 6.
What, I mean, purely, I guess, to get people
Why
clicking
not?
on sites or something. We've
So
reassessed things.
Well,
That's
my median
mental.
score on Pitchfork is probably like a solid 5.0.
Really? No.
Over all the records. And they did the reverse to Rilo Kiley,
Ah.
where they re-scored our record and gave us like an 8,
Yeah.
but they gave us like a 4.2 when it came
Yeah,
out. So
yeah,
you're like,
yeah,
how is
yeah.
this?
I like take it away.
That is the weirdest.
That's actually better to have
It's
it
so
taken
weird.
away.
It's like, okay, yeah.
And they
No.
did that with Interpol as well,
Weird.
which I love that Interpol record.
Yeah.
Turn on the bright
Yeah, that's a
lights.
good one.
Right.
And they
They downgraded it.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
What do they think they are, like Fromers or something?
What is
What's a
Fromers?
Fromer?
Like the travel guide.
Oh,
It's like
right.
for like going to the Fromer's Guide to Rome, and they tell you what, like they're the guide to listening to music, and we have a new updated list to make sure that you understand what you should be listening to. Those fucking assholes.
Rescored. Yeah, they gave Sky Blue Sky. I remember when Sky Blue Sky came out by Wilco, they gave that a bad review, and then they gave it a good review. There you are.
There it is, 4.0.
Up to
To
what?
eight.
Wow.
So when this
Whoa,
came out,
that's
we
a
were,
big jump.
we were devastated. This was such a bummer. We were so depressed. I think our booking agent fired us. Like a lot of bad stuff happened. So then to see
What
it rescored.
part of your career is that record at? Is that
That's our first.
our first record?
So
Okay.
this is
our
like
first record.
coming out of, salute your shorts.
Yeah.
These are crazy.
Well, Sky Blue Sky should
I
have
love that
gotten what
record.
that score is when it came out. It's a great record.
Yeah, that's a great record.
Great record.
And then a bunch of stuff. Jeffrey, any relation to Jeffrey Lewis? We're only rescoring Lewis stuff. There it
we
is.
are. There's Foxton.
Ouch.
Down. What did they take it down to? 6.2.
0.3. That's not so bad.
Okay.
It could be worse.
You and Grimes.
I think that's a great record.
Yeah, Grimes is amazing.
I don't know that stuff.
I don't know.
Miss, and I don't remember that record.
That goes way up, right? Does Lana Del Rey go way up?
Up.
That goes up.
Up.
Few.
All right.
All right.
I mean, I don't want to give
This
this
is
that
fun.
much attention.
Oh, there
but
it
it's
is.
just-
Turn on the
Well,
bright
they got the
lights.
downgrade too.
9.5. Wow.
0.
What a waste of time.
0.0.
They
Liz
put it to
Phair
0.0?
Sorry, it went from Liz Phair.
How can they?
You know what,
Liz
Matt?
Phair
It's
is-
been a
I don't
while since
understand
we've
that.
checked in with the people out there. We should check in with the people.
Yes, we definitely should. We definitely should. Should we let Chase plead his case for guest list, like always,
For guest
in the
list?
holiday tradition? Chase, make
Hello,
your case.
hello.
What guest list?
Okay, so last year I went to almost 30 shows, and I'm trying to do the same next year, and I'm wondering if I can get on the guest list next year in Nashville at the Ryman.
Oh, for Jenny.
For my show.
Yeah, for your show.
All right.
I'll be there. I'll be
I got you.
headbanging.
Well,
Yes.
listen, no pressure.
Yeah.
No problem.
Oh yeah, he was at my
Chase
show.
is
in
great. He's
Nashville.
safe. He's safe. He's I hung out
I'm a
with
good
Chase.
dude.
The fact, the little dirty little
Hell yeah.
secret, dirty little secret is you got a big guest list, and you probably don't, if you're playing places you don't, like if you're in St. Louis or something,
Right,
you're like,
right.
well, I don't have 20 people in St. Louis that.
It is
right?
probably pretty slim.
And
at the
Chase
Ryman.
always
Yeah,
prefers
this
to
is
sit
a
on
big gun.
stage.
He's
too.
asking for a hometown.
I was gonna say that's pushing it a little bit. If she's living in Nashville,
Yeah, it'll be pretty jammed.
Oh, and he disappeared. Sorry, Chase.
Oh my.
Chase, come
So,
on,
wait.
man.
So am I in there? I mean, I spent so much money last year on tickets. Please, I just want to be there.
You're this big Jenny Lewis fan now?
So is that a yes?
Is
Oh
this-
yeah. Definitely.
Well,
I've been
they,
a fan since The Wizard.
yes. So they do something at the Ryman, which is interesting, and this might suit you. So while you're sound checking, you can go take a tour of the Ryman, and people just come through like it's a
Oh,
museum.
right.
So maybe that's your best.
Sorry, Chase.
I need to see the check. Oh, damn it.
No, I got you. I
Wait,
got you.
So,
do
wait.
you?
Unless I'm not
yeah.
supposed to.
No,
No, it's fine.
it's all.
Yeah, if-
it's
It's
totally.
the bit
your-
where he
You
doesn't
if
get
you
on the
want,
list.
yeah, it's up to you.
Totally.
bit.
No, the bit is.
He's gotten on multiple lists.
He gets
bit
on
is
lists.
if you can afford it, if you can afford to give up one, and not we're not talking no plus ones,
He's
right?
a kind soul.
No plus
Nope.
one.
No plus ones. No plus one. Just
And you're
me
in
up
Nashville.
front headbanging.
You live in Nashville.
I'm in Nashville right now.
What part of
Yeah,
Nashville?
all my life.
East Nash, or where are you?
I'm in East Nashville.
Yeah.
East Nashville.
What, you guys want to go get
Hell
hot
yeah.
chicken or something together? What's
Yeah, I'm a musician. I got songs. You need some songs. I need
She's
a
fine with
vocalist on
songs, Chase.
them. Let's go.
Let's go. Let's go.
I'm just saying.
Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm putting an end to this. I'm
So,
saying
wait.
it's tentatively yes, but give Jenny the grace to privately tell us, you know what, I'd rather not deal with that situation. And if it does happen, there's no backstage. It's just
Okay,
a
no
ticket.
backstage.
It's
I
not
just want to
a
be up front.
it's not a backstage meet and greet
Yeah.
situation. Are we clear?
But I'm just saying. I got songs.
When are you
Oh,
playing?
yeah,
When are you
we're
playing at the
songs.
Ryman?
Totally clear.
When am I playing at the March something?
Or is it sold out?
No.
Okay.
Not like your tour, Tim.
My tour last summer was
Sold
not
out.
sold out.
It
Well-
was in Chicago, according to Albini.
Hey Tim, I paid for
Oh, yeah. Oh,
front row
that's what you
tickets to your show in Nashville.
That's true.
March 13th is your date.
Nashville was
Yeah.
sold out, but that's because we played the City Winery, which isn't well, it's a pretty good number.
good.
Yeah,
That was
that's a
very
nice.
weird
I like
venue.
that room. Believe it or
Bucknar
not.
wine, unfortunately.
What is it?
Bucknar wine.
Is that the wine?
Yeah. No good.
I didn't have any. Maybe I did.
Mom, I want a vape.
And you're playing a show at the Zebulon.
playing at Zebulon in a couple days.
Zeb.
Zeb.
With a band?
Yeah, I got a band.
Who's in the band?
We got Kane Ricotte on drums.
This guy
yeah,
is a
Kane. He was on Monk actually. You brought up Monk earlier.
All these child actors.
Wow.
Yeah. He's Sharona's son on Monk. My friend Brad Oberhofer's playing keyboards.
Wow.
Yeah, it's a big star-studded show.
He's a great keyboard.
Yeah, he's great.
Josh Adams. Tim has stole.
Josh Adams.
Well, Josh isn't playing drums.
He's not
with you.
playing drums with me,
wanted
but
to
I do
bring that
love
up.
Josh.
You know that
Adams.
Josh
Shout out.
plays
Yeah.
with me.
Yes, and
Yes.
Josh was in my band for a
Yes,
while,
I
and
know.
now he's playing with Cat Power.
I know.
Yeah.
He's
yeah.
everywhere.
He's great.
He's the best.
We love Josh.
So that's at Zebulon.
So it's Zebulon on the 19th of December.
Wow.
Are you going to play Christmas songs?
I should play some Christmas songs.
Is your
I
wife-
have not thought. Jackie is in the band. Jackie Cohen. I haven't put a set list together yet. I'm really bad at planning, but it's gonna be good. I'm good on my feet. If you just throw me in, I'll be good.
Yes, he used to play. Well, Rado used to play in my band when I would play shows.
We did that tour.
And man, what a guy to have in your band. What a bass player. He was like lead. He was like a John Entwistle style bass player.
John Entwistle.
Playing lead lines and stuff.
I play every instrument like it's the lead instrument.
Yeah.
Hey, Tim, when are we getting the mushroom song? When's that coming out?
Later next year. Thank you, Chase.
Hell yeah.
Yes.
Baby. All right, get out of here, Chase. Go
All right,
back
I'll see
to
you.
fucking Mars.
All right.
If you're gonna watch porn, why not watch it?
Let me look at my notes. How are we doing back there?
Has everyone seen Jay on Club Random, on Tim's Club Random? No, that's
have.
a quiet.
I saw it.
The best. Jay's the best.
You know what's funny is the Kyle Mooney, Jay Weingarten. There's almost like two.
Yeah.
Like what do you call it? When things are too similar, they repel each other.
Yeah.
He's repulsed by you.
Really?
He's not repulsed.
That's what he told me in the bathroom. We were running.
During the
We
break?
we both had to pee so bad that
God.
we shared the toilet together.
He was more repulsed by Jay than
In that situation. He was like, I gotta go. I'm like, come in here. We'll do it. I'm not gonna look. We're peeing together. He goes, man, that Jay, fucking hate that guy.
Damn.
Sucked.
Yeah, that's horrible.
What you gonna do? What you gonna do?
Penis thing?
I'm just kidding.
So
Dude, I'm
happened?
kidding.
You just peed, or?
I didn't even pee. I made the whole thing up.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Yikes. Whose idea was this 3-hour show? No.
Every week, Vic
Oh, I
begs
hate
us
that.
to do a longer show.
It's always my fault.
What was you hate what? The sound of
The
urination?
pee sound.
Oh, you do?
Well, it just struck me as a little harsh in the ear.
Tell him.
Sorry about that. I'll turn it down.
No,
next
it's
time.
okay.
Okay.
Just I do have to pee.
Let me check the volume on that.
Thank you.
This has been a huge success. I think we've raised like $500, maybe more.
Oh.
For Letters to Santa.
Wow.
There's tons of people watching. They're enjoying it.
Oh, that's nice.
This is great. Are
Yeah, Matt,
running
you
out
got a lot
steam?
of flack last night. I'll tell you what happened last week.
I did.
We during this second half of the show, which is meant to be a little more casual and a little like less produced, we did this songwriting session, and to make when you're making the sausage, it takes a little bit of. It can be a little bit of like watching paint dry.
Yeah.
And it wasn't that bad, but it was like I'm pushing it along, but there's a little bit of false starts and like trying stuff. And poor Matt just said one thing. I was like, that was fun. And he goes, well, I don't know what you said. You just said,
You said, are the people enjoying it? And I said, of course not.
right.
Which was, just being silly.
But the truth was that we did lose a lot of people through that. Like anecdotally, people were like, that was so great. It was so fun to watch. But the numbers were like, dropped.
It's fine. It's all fine.
But it's all fine. But people were giving Matt like he's Ebenezer Scrooge all of a sudden.
Just a couple bad apples.
Yeah.
That one guy on the sorry to get deeper into this, but that one guy was like, I was like, well, sorry, it was only 30 seconds. And he's like, not this week, every other week.
Oh.
You should get fired from the show.
That you were just too negative.
That I'm like a drain on the show or whatever.
Oh.
That I'm rushing the show and I don't know.
I think he's doing a great job.
You're doing a great job.
Yeah.
Let's give it up.
I've enjoyed you.
Doing my best. That's all any of us can do. Watch a funny Terrence Howard video?
We can. I just want to also remind people that, but you're back on the road. Are you on the road? Are you on the road right now?
I'm off the road.
You're off. I know, but are you where are we finding you in life?
We're finding me after a lot of touring this year.
But doing some more.
Doing some more in March. I just played at the Palladium on Friday.
Oh, right.
The Joy All Ball.
Yeah.
And taking a little time off because I've been on the road this year with the Postal Service.
Oh, wow.
Quite a bit. So going back and forth between the two.
Do you love it? Is it hard? Is it both?
It's no, it's not. It's fun.
Yeah.
It's cool to not to be a supportive musician. You know, it's fun to accompany a band and not have to carry the show.
What does that say? But do you also love doing your show?
Yes.
Well, you.
But that is kind of appeals to me on a different
But you
level.
were doing this. Was it last year? Who were you opening for? That was huge. You were doing what's his name?
Harry Styles.
Harry Styles.
Harry Styles.
What was that like?
That was in 2021.
I'm sorry.
So
Time
it was,
flies.
but it was right out of the pandemic, and I hadn't traveled or toured or done anything.
Yeah.
So it was pretty wild. It was a total bubble situation.
Sure.
We didn't hang at all with the band, and we were out there for like 2.5 months, just as the country was opening up again.
Yeah.
So it was a trip, and the crowds. It was their first show back.
And how did they
cool.
treat you? They were
So
all
nice.
in for you.
And just feather boas, glitter, sparkle. It was very sweet, and it felt kind of like a DIY tour because it was so shut down backstage.
Right.
Like we were in this little traveling thing, and it was cool.
And then now, when you go out next year, you're my I think of him as my son. Is opening for you.
Hayden.
Yeah.
Oh, I call him my son, actually.
I know. We're mom and dad.
Yes.
Mom and dad.
My son Hayden, Pedigo.
Because I've known him.
Incredible.
I've known him for a little while now.
Oh,
Yeah.
Did you meet him via the DMs
I
on
met
the
him,
Instagram?
No, I met him via a documentary they were doing about his run for
City Council.
City Council.
Yeah.
And they wanted to talk to me because I influenced that video he made. They were fans of I think that's how it worked. But they wanted to get me in this thing, so I met him and then learned about his music, and then we always have been talking since then. Have you heard his stuff?
Yeah.
It's amazing.
Yeah, he's asked me to work with him a little bit, and I
Oh,
would love
wow.
to. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love Hayden.
He's that record, The Happiest
Yeah.
Times I Ever Ignored. I think that's my favorite record of
Bet
the
he's
year.
listening. Oh.
It's beautiful.
I bet he's listening. Or in the
Is he out
future,
there?
if he's not live, he's definitely. I know he's out with Devendra right now.
Yes.
And I'm so happy for him. And it's just him and an acoustic guitar playing, instrumental music. But he's got that audience under his spell, right?
Yeah. And it's super catchy.
Yes.
It's like all of the songs.
Yes, it feels. Yeah, when you hear it for the first time, it feels very.
But I love having an instrumentalist open the show.
Yeah.
I think it's just great to set the night like that. And
Yeah.
I did a show in Ventura 2 weeks ago with this band.
America, Ventura Highway.
The Lalome. Do you know?
Oh, I really want to get them on the show.
Lalome, they're incredible.
Oh.
They're an instrumental
I've
cumbia
seen
band.
them live, yeah.
So they did a couple shows with me, and they're so sick. And
What was it? A fever or a stomach virus?
they're great, the Lalome. You should get them on the show.
Yeah. Cool.
We'll make it happen.
Yeah.
Wait, we've got a video from Terrence Howard here. I'm really into this. I don't know if you're familiar with Terrence Howard.
I'm familiar with Terrence Howard, but not
Talk
this,
about a
not
guy
this
in a parallel way to you, like somebody who was very much in the acting scene and then went and did something else.
What that is, we don't know.
I don't know if you've been following this story about Terrence Howard, but he's become like a physicist.
He's found the secret to life.
He believes that he's found new elements. And
this is his music, though.
But this is his music. But he also has a new system for math.
We can find some of that too.
And there's no straight lines.
There are no straight lines.
The Mayim Bialik trajectory.
But watch this. This is a fun reveal.
Great reveal.
Trying to get that reflection shot, but not really.
It's a catchy tune.
All right, the reveal is coming. Trust me. Whoa, this is intense. All right, thank you.
Jamming along. Wow.
All right, I wanted to do this. This is my last thing in the show. Maybe maybe this doesn't go anywhere. But does anybody have a story or a thing that was going on this year that you could not rise to the occasion and give a shit about? I looked right to you, but
Do I have to go first?
no, I
Rado.
don't. I don't. You don't have to go first.
Oh, yeah.
It's a hard thing to try to think about. You know what I mean? Like for me, I'll give you my example.
Yes.
This George Santos.
Mm.
I could never give a shit about any of that story. If I saw it in the news, I glossed over.
If he's from your district, though, it'd be different, though.
Sure, but it became a late night thing. It became lots of jokes and stuff, and I felt that it was a little like, it was the subtlest of, and I'm not accusing anybody of anything, but it was the subtlest of sort of like, back in the day we used to be able to make gay jokes. Because he was a little flamboyant and a little dramatic, and of course he was openly gay, and I felt like it was a way for people to kind of, we're just back to where we felt comfortable 20 years ago. Do you know what I mean?
Okay.
I don't like it. I don't like it.
Okay.
I like the jokes when people say Santa, George Santa.
Oh, there you go. That's funny.
I mean, there's nothing wrong with that.
There's not. Yeah.
You could do that.
Yeah, that's funny.
I didn't follow a lot this year.
He's
I feel like
zoned
it's
out.
just
That's the best
everything.
way,
Just I don't even know who George Santos is.
That's the way to be.
Wait,
really?
I swear
Wow.
to God, yeah. I
That's
keep
the
my
way to
head
be.
down.
Yeah. That's a healthy
I'm
way
off
to
the
be.
internet.
There's nothing. There's no good you can do. What are you gonna do?
Oh, I'm just gonna
about
play my little
anything?
chords.
Vic, do you have anything?
I
No.
don't know. I'm just trying not to be so negative anymore. So I don't know if this answers the question, but I've always put off watching the movie Elf for whatever reason. And it's like just always on. And people are like, Santa, I know him. It's just annoying to me. But I watched it this year. It's okay.
Well,
it's all right. It's
we
fine.
debated this
You know?
earlier
It's
because
good.
we debated just playing this Trump playing cards that he announced.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
That felt like it's so great, but you know, it's getting is it getting old? This guy? Do we even want to talk about it?
I mean, it's
but then he
serious.
keeps
I mean,
delivering
I know.
the goods.
I don't know. It's
You could watch it if you want, but maybe we move on from him. Apparently, he's terminally ill.
Trump?
Yeah.
Wow.
They said he's
See,
not gonna.
I'm not familiar with any of this. He put up playing cards?
Oh well, then we have to show it.
Sorry,
to
okay. You can show me later. You know, if you've already done this on the show.
Have you seen these playing cards? All right.
No.
If you haven't
I'm
seen
out.
this,
I'm out. I'm disconnected.
Are you
from
like
the-
Rado too? You checked out?
I'm pretty checked out, yeah. But for murder podcasts.
Yeah.
Yes.
Well, you're investigating the past.
Are you up with the Murdaugh family? Like,
Oh, yes.
yes.
I followed that closely.
Alec Murdaugh, even though it's Alex. And
Yeah.
Tim doesn't like true crime, but I'm obsessed with it. I've watched the entire trial of that. It's worth it.
I had no idea about these cards.
Really?
Oh, can we get some sound?
No, don't worry about the sound.
President Donald J. Trump with some very exciting news. My last two Trump digital trading card collections sold out in just hours. And now I'm back with my latest series called the Mugshot Edition. I wonder where that came from. The Mugshot Edition. 47 all-new stunning cards, and here is the best part. I'm doing two important things for my Trump collectors. For the first time, we're creating a real physical Trump card. Purchase 47 digital cards and we'll mail you a beautiful trading card.
They're
It
$100
is an
each.
authentic piece of the suit I wore when I
Yeah.
took that now famous mugshot.
He cut
and
up
it
the
was a
suit.
great suit, believe me, a really good suit.
I believe
It's
you.
all cut up, and you're gonna get a piece of it. I'll be autographing some of them. A
I'll be
true
autographing
collection
some of them.
Something to give to
Good
your
luck.
family,
Try to draw on the
your kids,
fabric.
your grandchildren.
To your kids. Give it
Purchase
to your
of
kids.
47 of the Trump digital trading cards. You will also be invited.
That's a
to
bad
join me
painting
for
of
a
him, by
gala
the way.
dinner
That does
at my
not
beautiful
No, it
Mar-a-Lago.
really
doesn't.
look like
My
him.
I don't
home
wanna
in
eat next
Florida.
to
You've
that.
perhaps heard of it. become a pretty famous place. We just had our first dinner for my collectors, and we had a lot of fun together. That was a great evening.
Sure you
It was
did.
a fantastic evening. Some people call these cards pop art or modern art. I wish I looked as good as I do on those cards. And I can
Unbelievable
tell you, they-
admission of honesty.
Yeah,
That never
those
happens.
where-
Wow.
Believe me, I don't have them. I wanted to keep
He's having
my
fun
Trump
with it.
digital trading
The
cards
ending of
at
this
the
is
same
great.
price, $99 each. So go to collecttrumpcards.com. It's really easy to buy. They sold out incredibly
Hurry.
fast the last time, and I think the mugshot edition will sell out even faster. So don't miss out. Go to collecttrumpcards.com. Go right now and collect your own exclusive piece of American history, and we'll all have fun together. Have a good life.
His new thing is he ends things with "Have a good life."
Have a good life.
Well,
I'll play the thing I texted you, Matt.
Oh, all right. Vic's got one more thing here. But so, what do you make of that? I like when he says these things sell out and it's digital. So it's
That's
like, well,
crazy.
you
Well,
can
these are
sell
physical.
this. Well,
These
there's
ones are
one. You
These
get
ones
one.
are gonna- yeah.
What's this now?
This is a. Go ahead, just play it.
My fellow Americans, when I ran for president, I made a commitment to the American people to repeal
We're over here,
and
sir.
replace Obama. But now that's
What?
changed. Today, through the sharper image, you can enjoy the world's greatest steaks in your own home with family, friends, anytime. And you're going to finally have the affordability they need and the quality they deserve
this is
at
a
a
good
lower
one.
price. Trump steaks are by far the best tasting, most flavorful beef you've ever had. Truly in a league of their own. It'll cost you less money by a lot, and it'll be a much better steak. You can't do better than that. Trump steaks are the world's greatest steaks, and I mean that in every sense of the word. Get something that's going to be really, really good. Trump steaks are the best. One bite, and you'll know exactly what I'm talking about. And believe me, I understand steaks. It's my favorite food, and these are the best. Thank you, God bless you, and God bless the United States of America.
What about my life? Am I
Have a
supposed to
nice
have
life.
a good? Am
Yeah.
I supposed to have a good life?
Trump steaks. And by the way, you want to take one?
Yeah, why is he
we'll charge
bringing
you
that
about
"Have a
what,
good
50
life"
bucks a
line
steak?
back?
I think he just likes it.
Yeah, have a good life.
Also, when he said every sense of the word, it's like that word has one meaning. What's every sense of it?
He just like fills time. He's so good at it. I love him. He's having so much fun doing those things.
He's good at like capitalizing whatever
Selling.
bad happens
Sell,
to him.
sell,
Just like,
sell.
sell the suit.
Yeah. No, you're gonna love listening to this podcast. It's one of the best podcasts you can ever listen to. You're really gonna have a good time. Put it on in the car. Put it on your headphones when you're going for a walk.
Best podcast you'll ever hear.
Yeah, and I mean that in every sense of the word. All right, let me wrap things up. It is right on schedule, 1 p.m. here in California. I want to say thank you to everybody who stuck with us over this year. Music, emotional music. No.
Okay.
I want that sad stuff. But no, thank you, everybody. I'm not going to do a long thing. If patrons join us this Sunday, what time is that at, Matt?
4 p.m. PT.
4 p.m.
Pacific.
Toilet paper.
TP.
Ladies and gentlemen, may you have it. I want to give our guests back here, Santa, Mrs. Claus, and Lee the Elf, a gift Let me try that again. I want to give you all a gift that you could always use, no matter rain or shine. A roll of toilet paper.
Thank you.
And you guys can split that up however you want.
It's good during the pandemic.
That's right.
Yeah.
And they say there's another
Post-pandemic.
pandemic coming next year. Big one.
Keep this.
They learned a lot of lessons from 2020. And boy, is it going to hit hard. Toilet paper is going to be the least of your problems.
Yeah. Jeez Louise.
So this is not goodbye, but thank you. Thank you, Jenny.
Thank
Go
you,
check
Tim.
out your tour next. When does the big tour kick off?
February 27th in San Diego.
Kyle Mooney should go to that show. That's where he's from.
Yes.
Rado, Zebulon.
Thank you.
Sell it out. Sold out?
No. No. God, no. Let's sell it out.
Come on now.
Come on
Hey,
down.
go
Let's
down to
sell
the,
this sucker out.
Go down to Elysian Theater this weekend for the Letters to Santa, an event that I'm really not associated with. I was not asked to do anything for. despite my good time I had with Steve Albini last year, he didn't give me a fucking ring. Vic, apologies from you?
I got
Anything?
no apologies yet. Probably later. I'm good at apologizing.
All right.
So I'll
And
come up with
Captain,
something.
safe travels to you. We'll see you, everybody, on Sunday. Au revoir.
Thank you for listening. I write just for you, but others hearing this may find things they would argue. I do not see what I do. I only give them back. If they believe quite otherwise, they still will have impact.